1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Yes, yes, yes. Rafi went retro. Rafi went retro to the old school type of intro. Retro with the intro. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that. I just, what the hell's going on there? What the hell's going on there? Hope you enjoyed that. Kill that volume. What the hell's going on? What the hell? Can somebody please tell me what the hell is going on? Okay, so yeah, stuff going on in the chat. People are ready. Are you ready? Happy New Year. It's the first of the first. Just let me confirm that. Yes, it's Friday, the 1st of January. And we are in here. We are up in here. Okay, let me turn that music up just a little bit. And hold on a second. How rude of me. Let me copy that. Let me drop the link in the chat. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so where we at now? Okay, let's fix this thing up. Okay. And I think you've all seen. Hold on. Let's do the sound check. Okay, I can hear myself nice and clearly there. Okay, so I think we all know the title of the piece. Let me get my mic a little bit more central. Turn myself up in the cans. Okay, 1 2 1 2. All right, it's nice. It's nice. A little bit more. Just a little bit more. Let's have a look what's going on there. Yeah. Okay. 1 2 1 2. Nice. Okay, so you've seen the title. It is the LDBC losing their shizzle because Tyson Fury is white. And you might say, well, Rafi, what's going on, Rafi? You say, why did you pick that subject, Rafi? It's the 1st of January. Surely we should be. Hold on. I just seen something. I'll leave it like that. Okay. Surely we should be being more optimistic, more enthusiastic, more bon vivant. Or is it bon vivant? Bon vivant. Something like that. It's French. Bon vivant. Somebody correct me if you know better. Bon vivant. Surely, Rafi. Well, it's like this, you see. Somebody just left that comment. It says because Tyson Fury is white, why the LDBC are losing their shiznicks. And, it's a point that's been raised before. It's something that we've thought about before. But is it something that we've particularly talked about before? Have we actually spoken on it? Have we spoke on it? I don't know. But today we're going to speak on it. We are going to speak on it, and I brought back the old school beats. We got the old school beats in the place. And, okay. Plus that, also on the menu, we will be looking forward to the Ryan Garcia versus Luke Campbell. Okay, so we got the first imbecile up in the building, but the algorithm caught him. So you can't see him, but I can. Okay, so let's look at this now. Let's look at who we got. AJ. Okay, let's go. Let's start this thing. Okay, so it's the Iron Kong up in the building. Where are we? Where are we? It is the Cal L up in the building. How do you do, Iron Kong Cal L? Happy New Year to one and all. It's a new year. It's January the 1st, Friday, 2021. Yeah. Salute to all the Combat Radio Nation. And hit that like button, hit that share button, subscribe, all the good buttons, and the bell for notifications. Answer to no one. Okay, I like that one. Answer to no one. If only that worked in real life. You know, there's a lot of people you have to answer to on a daily basis, unless you're living on a deserted island, on a desert island, and it's only you. Then there's no one to answer to. But even if you got pets, then they'll be looking at you in the morning like, where's me breakfast? What's going on? Why'd you sleep so late? Where's me breakfast? There's always somebody to answer to. When is Rick coming back? Ricky's coming back when he gets his ass together and he gets his phone together. You know what I'm saying? Apparently he's with T-Mobile and Sprint and they're merging. And apparently because of that, he can't get on, right? I think that it's just because Rick don't know how to operate his shiznix. You can't tell me. You can't tell me that for the last few weeks, Sprint and T-Mobile have had everybody over there in the US of A out on a limb. You can't tell me that. I just think Rick don't know how to operate his shizzle. Maybe the Sprint T-Mobile thing, something to do with it. But there's ways around it. I mean, you can buy a 50 pound. You could buy a $50 secondhand phone. You don't need a SIM in it. And you could be on live. So I just think Rick don't know how to operate his shizzle. But I'm sure he'll get together in the next couple of weeks. But, anyway. Fury, hold on. Let me just read this before I highlight it. Fury was on the first fight. The second fight, he was on Human. Deontay will never beat him. The first fight, I don't know. How do you substantiate that? You're gonna have to show me the link for that. He was on this for the first fight and that for the second fight. I think he tested clean for both fights, did he not? Unless they weren't testing at all. AJ, no, like everyone else, Fury is a abuser. Well, I think he's tested clean. Surely he's been testing clean of late. So unless you're gonna have to come up with some kind of link for that. You're gonna have to come up with some shizzle for that. And I mean, you're accusing, Fury popped dirty. And he served his 2-year ban. The bad thing about that was the British Board of Control let themselves down when they didn't suspend him or ban him before the Klitschko fight. I've spoken on that before. That's no secret. He should have been banned after the Hammer fight. The Hammer fight was WBO mandatory. He beat Hammer, but then he popped dirty. And instead of the British Boxing Board of Control kind of banning him, they just kind of, they just kind of investigated it, dragged their feet, investigated it. And in the meantime, while they're dragging their feet and investigating it, Tyson Fury gets in the ring with Vladimir Klitschko when he had no business being in the ring. He should have been suspended. Yeah, we know that. And I accept that. I've said that before. But, as far as any recent violations, no, I am not aware of any recent violations. He has not been suspended by any governing bodies. So, it's innocent until proven guilty. He was guilty in the first instance. But of late, no, I'm not aware of any violations on the part of Tyson Fury. And with that being said, let me tidy up the screen. And as a matter of fact, rat-tat-tat-tat. Let's go into the first topic. We're gonna go into We're gonna go into the title topic after this, but first things first. First things first. So let's get into this shiz nicks. Where are we? Where are we? Where is it? There it is. Okay. So, where are we? Okay. So the Garcia versus Campbell fight. January. What's going on here? What's going on here? Hi, Raphael. Do you think that's going to be a good match? White versus Ortiz. Happy New Year. Okay, that's from Mr. Squiggly. I'll respond to that. Should I respond to that now? Or just ask me now? Let's put it in the permanent comment section. Do I think it's going to be a good match? Well, let me address that now since no, it's not in the comment section. It's in the community page. So let me respond to that now. That's by Mr. Squiggly. Let me smash the like. And I said, I'm going to say it's awesome. Awesome fight. Awesome fight potential. It's been a long time coming. Boom, boom, boom. It's been a long time coming. Oh, let's just return the Happy New Year also. Happy New Year. Copy and paste. Okay, let's just give him one of them things. Happy New Year, my friend. Okay, so that's taken care of. Let's drop that out. What is that? Yeah, okay, that's good. Let's drop that out and let's get back into the chat. Let's see if we have any developments before I get into the Luke Campbell versus the Ryan Garcia thing. What's happening here? If Wilder loses to Fury again, he will be at gatekeeper status. Status of a plum. Says answer to no one. Where are we at? Wilder needs a tune-up and needs to avoid the big dogs for now. Yeah. 35. Deontay Wilder, old news, old hands. Old news, old hands. I don't know about that. I mean, 35, yeah, he's getting up there for sure. And he's got if Tyson Fury doesn't bless him for the third time, then he could certainly might be in tricky waters. Certainly might be in tricky waters. Because some people are saying he's not going to get an easy touch, but when has he not got easy touches? It's only been a handful of times. It's only been once or twice when he hasn't had an easy touch. So if there's an easy touch out there to be had for Deontay Wilder, you can be assured that his handlers will find that easy touch. There's easy touches out there for him still to the warm-up fight. I think he knows he needs a warm-up fight. Does Deontay Wilder even want to fight Tyson Fury next, or does he want a warm-up fight? I guess it depends on who they're offering for the warm-up fight. He could get in there, get clattered again, and walk off into the sunset. I don't know how long. Going back to whoever said he was 35, old hands. Yeah, I mean, thinking about it. Yeah. Maybe he's thinking that. Maybe he's thinking he doesn't want a warm-up fight. He just wants to go back in there with Fury, get banged out again, and he can waltz off into the sunset or Hollywood, or Sunset Strip, whatever the hell he wants to do. Know what I mean? Status of a plum, yeah, absolutely. Plums are useful. Deontay is not. Oh, come on now, that's harsh. You're just being harsh now. Whatever happened to objectivity? Come on, be fair. Okay, so let me continue along with the Luke Campbell Garcia talk before we get into the main topic. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay, let's move this along. Let's bring this along. Okay, so Garcia, Campbell Garcia, January the 2nd. That's tomorrow, incidentally. Yeah, kicks off 2020. Of course, we know that Luke Campbell is a two-time world title challenger, failed 2 times. We also know he's an Olympic gold medalist. And he's in a WBC lightweight title eliminator with none other than Ryan Garcia. Is I don't know. It looks like he's in a very rich landscape. Look at all that. Look at all the shrubs. Look at all the shrubs. He's surrounded by shrubs, wearing white jeans with what is this? A silver belt. A silver belt. Not the proper belt, the silver belt. Okay. So the beauty of this one is that you can watch it on DAZN. I'll be watching it on DAZN for £1.99. I don't actually know what time it starts though. That's quite interesting. Don't know what time it starts. I'll have to check that out. I'll have to check up on that. When is Ryan Garcia versus Luke Campbell? When is it? Yeah, tell me. I know it's Saturday. What time is it starting? Let's have a look, see if we can see what time it starts. Garcia versus Campbell will be shown live on DAZN UK, which launches on September the 18th with Gennady Golovkin and Kamil Zermiza. Okay, so we're looking for the actual start time. Garcia Campbell will be available for streaming on the DAZN app, which is available for just £1.99 per month. Okay. What time does Garcia? Thank you. That's exactly what I was looking for. Huh? Oh, this is good. Garcia's huge clash with Campbell will likely get underway from 11 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. January the 2nd, which is 5 p.m. local. What are you talking about? It's 11 p.m. for us in the UK. Well, I think it's 5 p.m. for you guys over there in the US of A. Okay. So they're saying the card is timed to accommodate both the US and global viewers to DAZN. Okay, this was the last time. We saw Luke Campbell. Okay, with Lomachenko in London. Okay, so the undercard. Rene Alvarado, Roger Gutierrez is chief support on the bill. Ryan Garcia versus Luke Campbell will be for the interim WBA world title. World light title. Franchon Cruz DAZN versus Ashley Curry, also on the card. Okay. What's going on here? Is that it? Yeah, that is it. Okay, so I was asked what was my prediction? What was my prediction for the Garcia versus Campbell fight? And so my position on that is that hold on, let me get back into the chat, see what's going on. See the main event by 8 p.m. over there. A main event is 8 p.m. over there. What's going on? What's going on? Damn. The chat has exploded. Status of a plum. Yep. Plums are useful. Deontay is not. Come on now. Let's be nice. Play nice. Once the last payday. I agree. DAZN wants the last payday and to twerk off into the sunset. OMG. I think Wilder should move. I think Wilder should move on. He should be after. He should be going after the White fight. Should be going after the Dillian White fight. But does he even want the Dillian White fight? Robin Deakin says he's gone fat over Crimbo. It's only been a few days. It's only been a few days. You know, you're allowed a couple of mince pies. Yeah, 199. Why do I get the feeling Cal L has not got the zone yet? It's on late UK time, mate. It's 11 p.m. 11 p.m.-ish. 11 p.m.-ish. Iron Conk says, I like that the zone is starting their cards early to accommodate. Yeah. None of this 4 a.m. malarkey. None of this 4 a.m. malarkey. It's 11 p.m.-ish. I like them late-ass American starts. Terrible. It's terrible. Well, you're closer. Your time zone is closer to theirs. You're just a couple of hours away from. Just imagine us. We're like 5 hours. We're 5 hours. Are we ahead or behind? We're 5 hours ahead. So when they're putting it on at 10 p.m. for us over here, that's like 3 p.m. When they put on the main cards at around 11 p.m. and that's for us is like 4 p.m. So it's horrible. See the main event by 8 p.m. Oh, 8 p.m. over there. Yeah. What's going on? Oh, wow. That's good. That's very good. Robert Deakin all the way from Blackpool up there in the north. I used to go to Blackpool as a kid every now and then, you know, the fun fairs and whatnot. I hear it's pretty grim in the winter. That's what I heard. 2 p.m. West Side. Not anymore, pal. I ain't doing it no more. It's annoying, but it's institutionalized now. I ain't doing it no more. I am getting my sleep. I ain't messing around with none of them early starts or late starts, and then it messes you up for the rest of the day. Your body clock's all messed up. You're good for nothing. You just want to veg out for the rest of the day, and that ain't good. I ain't got time to waste like that. Fury is a bum. AJ has the best resume after 25 fights, ever after 25 fights. Damn, that's a strong argument. He fought 25 killers who all beat Luke Fury. Yeah, I don't know about that. You kind of lost me at the end bit, but good one. And what is my prediction? I've been asked for my prediction. My prediction is that even though Campbell is a very, very good, very good pro. Of course, a gold medalist, I believe, at the Olympics. I think that's the case. And he's had 2 cracks at the world title belt, failed on both occasions. Yeah. So he has got a good pedigree, but unfortunately, I think that Ryan Garcia just too fast for him, and he's a heavy hitter, too fast, too strong, and he's younger. Too fast, too strong, too young. I just see that I think his strength, Ryan Garcia's strength, and the power in the hands, I think it's just going to amount to too much for Luke Campbell. I can't really see Luke Campbell winning this fight at all. I just can't. I think he's underpowered. I think he's going to get overpowered by what's his name? Garcia. That's just the way I see it. I think that Luke Campbell is going to get overpowered by Ryan Garcia. That's just the way I see it. Do I wish I'm wrong? Yeah, I hope I'm wrong. I'd love to see Luke Campbell beat Garcia. That's just not the way I'm seeing it right about now. It's just not the way I'm seeing it. Where we at? Yeah, they said the WBA, didn't they? They got it wrong. Yeah, nice catch. It is for the WBC. Why did they say the WBA? What's going on here? Yeah, it's for the WBC, not the WBA. Yeah, good catch. Very good catch. Robert Brown says, why should AJ fight a cocaine ped user? Fury's going to cheat Joshua as well, in your opinion. AJ shouldn't fight Fury. Don't give the ball. Damn, there's a lot of anti-Fury sentiment here. I don't know what that's all about. Don't know what that's all about at all. Rafael D, what's good? Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you as well. Audi alias TT. LDBC attacks anything not PBC. That is true. That is true. I've been up until 6 a.m. in the past with some of the American cards. Yep, I ain't doing it. I ain't doing it anymore. That's in the past now. I ain't doing it. I'd rather go and get a good night's kip and then get up in the morning and catch some kind of replay. Blackpool is cold in the summer. What about your I heard you got some people who like to, so you got some street dwellers. Hey, you got some street dweller problems in the winter. I heard that he's kind of getting run down now. There's a lot of poverty, a lot of seasonal unemployment over there. I hear it's pretty grim. Is that right? I was saying about Skegness. Those are holiday destinations when I was a kid. You go for a day trip in Blackpool, Skegness, what have you. Sometimes stay for the weekend, book a hotel, bed and breakfast. Yeah, fun times. I ain't been up there since I was knee-high to a grasshopper. As if the Rafi's ever been knee-high to a grasshopper. And it truly does mess up your cycle, no doubt about it. No, they don't. What? You got to write in full sentences, Robert Brown. We need full sentences, bro. Nano, more calling Orson. Come in, Orson. James Jameson up in the building. Campbell by points. Oh, you got Campbell by points. Dang. I really don't see Campbell getting past Ryan Garcia, but if he does, hey, that would make my day. I'd watch that. Well, I'm going to watch it anyway. We'll be talking about it right over here at Raphael Dawkins Combat Radio. But I've got Ryan. Anybody who hasn't heard me, my pick is Ryan Garcia. Too young, too fast, too strong, too heavy-handed in comparison to Luke Campbell. But hey, I'd love to be proved wrong by Luke. Love to be proved wrong. Okay, some allegations there that Fury hasn't is still dabbling in some stuff. I ain't seen nothing. I ain't seen the paperwork. What's going on? Happy New Year indeed. Garcia will get stopped in the 10th by KO. Stand straight up. Cool. Hey, I'm glad that a lot of people are going with Cool Hand Luke. I hope Cool Hand Luke wins it, but I can't see him getting past Ryan Garcia. Too fast, too strong. Too fast, too strong. He's Ryan Garcia. But hey, if I get proved wrong, I'd be happy with that. Luke Campbell's KO ratio is high, apparently. Goes a long way. You may have a point, says Robert Deakin. Listen, I think that Ryan Garcia is going to do it. If I'm wrong, then I'm great. I'm listening to the show on I'm listening to the show on Blackpool's North Pier. Okay. It must be quite therapeutic having the sea right there on a winter's day. It must be quite therapeutic to go on a nice walk, bracing walk. We got the stimulus $600. I thought they were raising it to 1,200 or something like that. What we got here? Damn, the chat is active. I hope people have smashed that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that share button so you can share my shizzle and fertilize the earth. Okay, so Vlad beat Fury and got robbed. I had Vlad winning This cannot be the real Victor Barda. This is a troll. I don't believe this is the real Vic. Oh, it's not Victor Barda. It's a troll. This is not Victor Barda. This is a troll. Okay. It's Victor Barda. Someone's trolling Victor Barda. Let me go. Let me take care of him. Let me take care of him. Okay. Sayonara. Hasta la vista, baby. Yeah. Trying to defame the man's name. I hope it's a fake. See that or the real Victor Barda. It's not Barber. Yeah, the real Victor Barda's on some medication, so I'm assuming it ain't the real Victor Barda. So there you go. Hasta la vista, baby. Okay, so Leroy Brown is up in the building. How do you do? Fury didn't cheat in the second, or the first or the second fight. The excuses are ridiculous. What's going on here? Yes, I work seasonal in tea house, cooking, then 3 months of unemployment. It's the same every year. Dame. Lucas Tuffin will weather the storm. Rat-a-tat-tat, Garcia, and then after 6, attach the body of Garcia. Roughneck style. That's hilarious. How will AJ choose to fight Fury? Will he box or rough it? Good question. Okay. All right, I think Pablo Diablo up in the building. You got to hit me up with some beats, Pablo. You got to hit me up in the email with some bites. Actually, I've got some ideas for some beats. So you need to hit me up in the email and we can get something popping. Although I know you're working right now. You're working against the congratulations and may not have the time. No problemo. Priorities, my dear fellow. Where's Sven, the dancing queen? Probably dancing around his handbag in the street, dodging cars and shouting at them as they go by. Okay. Aaron Daly up in the building. Happy New Year to Raf and everyone in the chat. Okay. Big up the Don Dawkins and share his shizzle. Share my shizzle and fertilize the earth. I hope you're good. Pablo, James Jameson, Aaron Daly, everybody, Robin, Deacon, everybody up in here. Audi Alias, Philip Khan Roberts, of course, the Leroy Brown, the fake, and Victor Barda. It's some bad spelling. Okay, so now we're going to have to get into it. We're not messing around. We're not hanging around for nothing. Let us get into this, the main topic. Let's drop that. I ain't here messing around. I ain't here for a long time. We are here for a good time. So let's stop sharing that and start sharing this. You know, the Rafi was dog-tired before he come on. I thought, oh, no, I'm not going to go on, but I said I would, so I'm going to have to do it. But I was dog-tired, still tired now. But once you start the show, the energy levels start to rise. The energy levels start to rise, and it is that will get me through this. I'm kind of freshening up now, Had a hell of a busy day, had a late night last night, then a busy day, running around, trying to see how could this be? How could you do that to me? Let's put the link in the chat, and yes. What's going on? Yeah. Need to put some more coins in this damn thing. It ain't sounding right. Sounding a little bit light. And super chat comes from Wild Soul. I got Garcia, late stoppage. Is Garcia gonna? There you go. That sounds much better. Late stoppage. Is Garcia gonna stop Luke Campbell? Yeah, and it's going to be a late stoppage, indeed. That's how it is going to go down. So that's the prediction, folks. Luke Campbell via late stoppage. Wild Soul rarely agrees with me, but he does on this occasion. Yeah, 100%, 100%. What's going on here? Found you yesterday, enjoying the chat. Subscribe, there we go. Fit to box, there we go. That's what I like to hear. Found the channel yesterday and didn't mess around, just boom, press that subscribe button. The other two buttons to press are the like buttons and the share buttons. Yeah, all the good buttons, my friend. All the good buttons, my friend. What part will Mayweather play in AJ's? What part will Mayweather play in AJ's future? He will remain something of a little bit. I think Mayweather's becoming a little bit of a mentor. I think he's becoming a little bit of a coach. I think Mayweather to Joshua is becoming a little bit, he's a guy who's been there, done it all. The man has done it all. Mayweather has done it all. So I think he's becoming a bit of a coach, He's a guy who's been there, done it, and he can give him the overview. You know what I mean? He can show him what's over the bridge of the hill. That's Mayweather's role for AJ right now. Showing him what's over the brow of the hill. You're walking up a hill. It could be a slight hill, just a slight hill. But you can't see what's over the brow sometimes. You can't see the full horizon. I think man like Mayweather. That's a great question, by the way. Let me take a swig of my what am I drinking here? This is the cream soda. The Raffy normally sticks to the water to purify the body. But, recently I just bought this 2-liter bottle of cream soda. And I must confess, I do miss the taste of cream soda. It's marvelous. It's marvelous. It's very tasty. Very tasty. One of my favorite beverages is a nice cream soda. I haven't had a cream soda in years. I guess they say absence makes the heart grow fonder. Yeah, so mentor, a little bit of a mentor, guy who's been there, done it. It's always good to have someone like that in your team. Someone who's been there, done it, got the T-shirt. Maybe. What is this? I may be Tyson Fury. Just listening in. You may be Tyson Fury, but I thought Tyson Fury he lives in Morecambe now. How far is Morecambe away from Blackpool? What's the distance? Have you got a tape measure? You ever measured it? If Fury fights AJ, it's back on the toes. Fury won't trade with AJ. Hey, looking forward to it, James Jameson. And in the building is JJ Blues. I'm pretty sure it was JJ Blues. You dropped one of the J's. Used to be JJ Blues, I'm pretty sure. Or am I wrong? JJ Blues up in the building. I'm good, my friend. Kind of tired, but not tired anymore. Once you go live, the tiredness just kind of shrug it off. I've been on the move all day, running up and down all day. I felt very, very tired, but once you hit that start button, it just kind of fades away. Start to get energized. I haven't even had my dinner yet. I haven't even eaten my dinner yet. Been out and about, running around, trying to do this, do that. Where are we? Yes, Wild Soul. Garcia, much appreciation for the super chat. Garcia, late stoppage. That's how I see it. Too fast, too strong. Too fast, too strong. And unless I'm mistaken, Garcia is with the Reynoso camp, the Canelo camp. So he's getting the best. He's getting the best training. He's getting the super good training over there. Super good training over there under Reynoso. I think that's what his name is. Canelo's coach. Yeah, Canelo, Team Canelo, Reynoso, Team Reynoso, Canelo. Yeah, up on the toes, man. I knew what you meant, James. Up on the toes. What is this? This thing just jumped. On me super quick. Does it feel like a Sunday to anybody else? Tell me in the chat. Does this feel like a Sunday to anybody else? It's weird that it's a Friday because it feels like a Sunday. So I wonder what tomorrow's going to feel like. Well, this Saturday is going to feel like a Sunday. So we're going to get 3 Sundays in a row. Luke's gas tank is good. Luke's gas tank is good. Luke's gas tank is good. You're saying Luke's gas tank is good? It's reasonable. We'll get in touch. Yeah. You know how to find the email. You go into the channel, and I think it's in the last section. I think it's in the contact. I think it says contact section. Dixon Vinegars says he has just subbed. Hilarious. Funny guy. Hold on a second. Let me just do some checks. What's going on? Yeah, okay. Yeah. Let's just go through this thing. See what's going on in here. Oh my gosh. Hilarious. Okay, so people are kind of 50. Seems like it's 50-50. I'll do a poll. Maybe I should do a poll. Should have done a poll. I have Garcia in 5 rounds, says Dixon Vinegars. Robin Deacon says he found me last week. Excellente. I trust that you have subbed. I trust that you like to hit the like button, and for sure, go ahead and become one of the 1%ers or the 10%ers who hit the share button too. Become a 10%er who hit the share button too. Can't share your videos. Nobody cares about boxing. Can't share your videos. Nobody cares about boxing if it ain't Mayweather. You can share the videos. There's a share button there. You can use it. Yes, you can. Just you know, just do it. You can do it. You can do it. Mayweather, Roy Jones, Bernard Hopkins. Who was the greatest? Question mark. Bernard for me, a longer career. Bernard did have a long career. Roy Jones had a long career as well. The problem with Roy Jones is he went on for too long. You know, if he'd have cut it short by a few years, then he'd have been immortalized. You know, you gotta know when to hold him, know when to fold him, know when to walk away, know when to run. Yeah, bar. Yeah, that's the traditional one. That's the traditional one. That is cream soda is the joint. Kirk's cream soda in Australia. Are you Australian? Are you Australian? Reptilian lifestyle? Because I've checked my statistics, and I know there's a good few Australians who check out the channel. There's a good few Australians who check out the channel, but I never seem to announce themselves in the chat. So if you're Australian, that's good. That's good. I think it's Bar in the UK. Bar cream soda. They're the Duns. Bar cream soda. They're the Duns in the UK. Apparently it's Kirk's in Australia. But yeah, I just picked up a 2-liter bottle the other day. Absolutely tastes absolutely delicious. New Zealand Banderberg ginger beer is the one. Well, ginger beer. Listen, I've been drinking up. I've been on the water only. I've been on water only now for probably 6 months. I just abandoned all sodas and whatnot. Coffee in the morning, and the rest of the day has been just water. But recently I thought, let me just have some soda. It's the festive season. Let me just have a soda again, just every once in a blue. And when I do that, I go for the Jamaican ginger beer. What do they call it? I forgot what it's called now. I forgot what it's called. Somebody will tell you in the chat. But the traditional Jamaican ginger beer cannot be effed with. Simply cannot. But truth be told, I use ginger. I've got what you call it, a juicer, and I like the raw ginger. I just put them in my smoothies. Yeah, I do drink smoothies, but I make them myself. You know what I'm saying? None of this shop business. Just make it myself at home. Just the raw ingredients. Okay. Oscar De La Hoya is now saying he wants to fight Canelo at 168. And I think he's back on the booger sugar. Yeah, he's crazy. He must be out of his damn mind. It certainly feels like a Sunday to me. Feels like a Sunday. Feels like a Sunday. Feels like a Sunday. Am I the only person walking on the beach in the dark? Sunday feeling. Oh, I'm walking on a beach in the dark. Yeah. What's going on? Seagulls are cornering me. Big D Diadella, the 23-year-old. I haven't watched him five. And oh yeah, I watched his last fight. It looks he needs a lot of he looks like he came to boxing late. Am I right? He needs a lot of polishing up. Looks like he come to boxing late. Definitely needs polishing up. But yeah, he's got potential, of course. Strong lad, big strong boy. He needs to get a bit more fluid. That will come in time, though, I'm sure. Called Caldwell Penfold. Yeah. When was that? I remember doing that, but I don't remember. He must have pissed me off. Caldwell pissed me off, and so I called him Penfold. Yeah, Penfold. I can't remember the topic of that one, but I think Caldwell was messing around and he pissed me off, and I just started calling him Penfold. I cannot remember what video that was in. Whoever wins tomorrow will get destroyed by Lopez. Teofimo Lopez, yeah. Teofimo Lopez beats either of those. Or Davis. Yeah. Davis will win either of those also. What are you saying? Haney will also. Yeah. I can't argue with anything you've just written. Haney beats the winner by decision. Yeah, I can't argue with any of that. Where are we? Frank the French says yes. Happy New Year. Seen you. Been busy, my man. 100%. I've been real busy over here. Sun Pride Jamaican ginger beer. Yes. That's not the one they're doing in the UK, though. Ting Jamaican lemon. Yeah, that's a hell of a drink. I ain't drank Ting in a long time. Penfold. What video was that? Can you remember? I remember calling him Penfold. Feels like a Sunday because everyone is still hungover from last night. Well, hold on a second. Wow, Saul, are you telling me you was partying last night? Were you breaking the COVID restrictions? Am I the only person who's kind of somewhat adhering to the COVID restrictions? No party for me last night. No party for me. I was on here live for the Combat Nation. You know what I'm saying? Live for the Combat Nation. Penfold. Okay, I don't know why this is crazy, y'all. Shizzle is crazy, y'all. Okay, so I'm gonna get back on topic now. I think everybody's stir crazy somehow. I think most people are kind of observing the lockdown somewhat. I think it's hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. I don't know. Can Rafi divulge what he was doing today? Can Rafi divulge that he was, met up with some mates? We kept our masks on. Don't worry. But yeah, we were out and about today. Yeah, busy day today. Socializing with the masks on, I assure you. Old Jamaica was the one where it's full of sucrose and not sugar. Well, I've switched to the light. I think it's that one, but I've switched to the light. Old Jamaica, but I've switched to the light, so it's got even less sugar. And because when I tried it before, it didn't taste right, but now because I don't drink them kind of drinks, it tastes nice. The proper one is full of sugar, or was full of sugar, and I don't like it. But the light, I take the lighter version now, so it's real good. Okay, so I think I'm gonna have to eat. Did Malik slip or was he cold? Malik, I don't know. Where are we here? Malik. Oh, you're talking about Malik Scott. What's that? His name? Malik Scott. Oh, you're talking about the guy who fought Deontay Wilder. Did he slip? Or did he? Yeah, neither. He just went down, didn't he? It's happened before. He just went down. He decided to go down. That was no knockout. They're both friends. And Malik Scott just, I don't even know if the punch landed on him. He just kind of clipped him, and he decided to go down and stay down. You know what I'm saying? I guess he was going to get paid. He was going to lose, and he was going to get the same money to lose in the first round or the second round. The same money to lose in the first or second round would be the same amount of money it would take to lose in the 10th round or the 12th round. So I just thought, might as well just get a little clip, a little glancing blow, and go home. Take the loser's check. I don't know. I heard some have said that, was he paid off? Was Malik Scott paid off? Did he take a little bit of a stimulus package? Did Malik Scott get a stimulus package? Yeah. The mole from Danger Mouse. Yeah, that's the one. That's the Penfold I was talking about. I can't remember what he did. The mole did. Can't remember what he did, but he pissed me off. He was talking some trash. You got me curious now. Now I'm thinking, what the hell? Yeah, he's talking some trash, and I had to call him Penfold. For that. Where are we? The strawberry. Yeah, the strawberry one is very nice. Very nice. Annie and Garcia neck to neck in the amateurs. Tiafimo and his dad bite down. Yeah, you're gonna have to clearer. Okay. I can't be interpreting what people are saying. Yeah, okay. So what's going on? Hell no, I was at home with the lady getting drunk. Yeah, getting your drink on. At home, getting your drink on. Hold on a second. Is this the real JJ Blues? I don't know.
What's up, Raph?
Oh,
What's
yeah.
going on, man?
It's legit. It's kosher. It's the real JJ Blues up in the building. How you doing, my friend? What's going on? How you doing?
Good, man. I'm great, bro. Where do you get the JJ thing from? Is there somebody in the comments that's got JJ at the front of their name?
Was your name not JJ Blues originally?
Nah, it was just J Blues, man.
Oh, it's always been one J.
Yeah, it's all good though. I get Myron Magnus, another content creator calls me JR Blues. It's like whatever. I don't care.
J Blues. I don't know where I got the extra J from. Anyway, it's good of you to jump on because we're going to be talking about some shiznicks up in a second. I don't know why the chat is so amped. I think people are a bit stir crazy. They think it's a Sunday, feels like a Sunday, but then it's going to be another Sunday tomorrow. It's going to be 3 Sundays back to back because I think tomorrow's going to feel like a Sunday too. I think it's because everything's closed. Most places are closed right about now.
Hey, quick question. Do y'all have Dr. Pepper over there in the UK?
Dr. Pepper is the business.
I pretty much bleed Dr. Pepper, man. I've been drinking it so damn long.
Yeah, my issue with all sodas is that if you spend the day just drinking soda and then you wake up in the morning totally thirsty, totally parched because your body's not been properly hydrated.
Right.
You know, the sodas, they I think they actually deplete you. They deplete you because they take the real water out of your system. It takes the real water out of your system to dilute that shiznix.
Right. And when it gets into energy drinks, it's even worse. I think they put testosterone in Mountain Dew, man. Like there's something strong in there, bro. There's some D-ball from 89 and like they're putting some stuff in there, bro.
Yeah, hey, I want to ask the chat, do they sell Mountain Dew in the UK? Because I've heard about Mountain Dew, but I've never had a Mountain Dew. I think I've seen adverts in magazines back in the day when they used to do magazines. I used to read magazines. They always used to have Mountain Dew. It's a big drink in America. Do they sell Mountain Dew in the UK? Because I've never had it in my life. Never had it in my life. Leighton Evelyn up in the building. What's going on? Ralph, big fella, stay on their necks, bro. Seen the Tay Jones crap. That guy is a cheerleader, lives in Wilder's basement. I think he actually literally does live in his basement. He's over there at the Wilder compound. It's over there at the Wilder compound all the while. Penfold, let me get down the chat. Let me scroll down the chats, and then we're going to be getting into it proper. We're going to be getting into it proper, but in the meantime, I just want to get through these things. I still want to know, do they sell Mountain Dew in the UK? Because I've seen it so many times, and I don't think I've ever seen it in a shop. I want to try that shiznix. I drink, hold on, what is this? Pablo, not everyone can take sugar. That's why diabetes. Yeah, I don't like the sugar. I ain't got diabetes, but as a rule, I don't drink those sodas at all, generally. But recently, like in the last week, I picked up a cream soda, and OMG, it tasted so much better than water. So much better than water. But yeah, I just try to stick to the water.
What ruined me on sugar was watching just doing my own thing anyways, and knowing I'm gonna burn through it because I play at 130 to 140 beats per minute when I'm really, really amped up on guitar. So as long as I play at 130 beats per minute for at least 2 hours, I'm gonna burn through whatever sugar I consume. But Floyd Mayweather was sitting there scrolling through his phone after a workout, and he must have had 40 Laffy Taffy wrappers next to him. Like he'd ate a whole bag of candy like it was a meal.
Wow.
What was his name? The strong man, not Mario Saromskis, but it was something along those lines. He used to eat a handful, like a pound of candy a month. It's like, good Lord.
Where does he come from? The guy you're talking about?
He fought MMA. He fought a Gracie. He's just this big, giant, yoked up strongman. Here, let me look up real quick. I know he fought Bob Sapp. Big strongman. Damn. Don't know which one that is. Yeah, if you can look that up. Malik Scott took a dive with ice. Tastes great with ice. Yeah, I'm just sipping on this cream soda now, and tastes lovely. I was fellowship at the church, Christ Embassy. What is that? It was fantastic. Oh, you was at a fellowship. Yeah, okay, that's good, man. That's good. I went to a funeral recently, and saw a lot of my old childhood friends in the church that I was raised in, and it was a good feeling. It was a really good feeling. The fellowship was good. Bernard Hopkins calls soda pop the devil's work because of all the sugar. Yeah. You best stay off it. I'm enjoying this cream soda though. I am enjoying this cream soda. I can't lie. I cannot lie, but it's I think it's the last. This is the last bit of it. So it's going to be over. Back to the water soon. Barbershop video with Sugar Hill was a joke. They just keep showing themselves up. Yeah. I did a video on that yesterday. I don't know if you saw that. I did a live show on that yesterday. What's going on? That Tay Jones, he's out of line. If anybody's in contact with Tay Jones, if you tell him that he's got an invitation to come over here any Monday, Wednesday, or Friday, I'd love to speak to him. I'd love to find out where his head was at when he was being so disrespectful. So disrespectful. We're going to get into the main topic in a second session.
Hey, I found his name, man. Mariusz Pudzianowski.
Oh, that guy. OMG. OMG. Have you got the link? Have you got the link? You want to put? Has you got a link? Put it in the private chat there, so I can bring it up. Has he got a picture of him?
Yeah, let me find a good picture of this dude. He's a horse on two legs.
He's a horse. You know, when you put it up, I'll talk more about him. When you put the link up, I'll talk more about him, because one of the funniest things I ever saw was Mariusz Pudzianowski, the Polish strongman. He fought Tim Sylvia. Hold on. Let me bring that up myself. Mariusz Pudzianowski. I don't know how the hell I'm going to spell that. Tim Sylvia. SYLVIA. Tim Sylvia versus. I came up straight away. I'm going to pull the picture up because it was absolutely. Should I pull the video up? Let me pull the video up.
His go-to technique in his MMA fights was to just shove fools because he's strong as an ox, man.
Strong as an ox and bigger than an ox. Strong as an ox and bigger than an ox. Okay, let me pull this shiznix up. I'm sure that everybody's aware of who Mariusz. Well, are they aware? Maybe not. Let's share some of this. Don't worry, folks. We will get to the main topic. Have no fear. Have no fear. But some things are worth seeing. And there he is. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him.
Dude, his eyes are glowing. He done juiced up so much. His neck and traps are one. Like
his neck and traps are one. Let's how am I gonna do this? I have no desire.
Poor Tim Sylvia. Poor Tim Sylvia. Once he left the UFC, he just got whooped and like.
Well, talking about Tim Sylvia, don't get me started on Tim Sylvia, because I was just doing this. I was gonna do this, and the joke's on Mariusz Pudzianowski here. But then after this, we might go to Tim Sylvia versus Ray Mercer.
You're an MMA fan?
I trained MMA since 2004.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, back in the Dizzy when it was called No Holds Barred.
NHB.
Yeah, NHB. You haven't seen Tim Sylvia versus Ray Mercer, have you?
Yeah, I've seen that many times. They said they promised not to kick, and Ray Mercer's like, cool, we're gonna throw hands. Yeah. 5 seconds in, he throws an inside leg kick, and Ray Mercer is like, oh, you try to kick me in the pills because it went a little high. Dude, he stepped to the right, lined up that right hand, and boom! I mean, Timber went. Tim said, poor Tim.
Okay, so there's Pudzianowski. He's a strong guy, but you know, he's got. He's been on that I don't know what you want to call it. He's on the supplements. He was on the supplements. He was on the supplements as well. You know what I'm saying? And in comes the man from the island, I call him. The man from the islands, Iron Kong. Iron Kong, how do you do? Happy New Year.
Yes, Rafi. Happy New Year, man. Jeb Blues, what going on, King?
Hey, what's up, man?
Easy, man. Rafi, what's up?
Yeah, man, it's all good in the hood. It's all good in the hood. Rafi was tired, but you know what? I said I was going to go live. And so, I don't like to say something and then not do it. So as tired as I was, I said, you know what? Let me go live. Let me feed the people. Feels like a Sunday. Let me feed the people. And so Mariusz Pudzianowski here versus the strongman versus, I remember watching this live. It was absolutely hilarious.
Is that bad?
It was absolutely hilarious because this guy here, Pudzianowski, the strongman, he was a strongman for years. He won it year after year after year after year. And Tim Sylvia, for those who don't know, he was the UFC heavyweight champion. Just because I think he was a champion just because he's so much bigger than everybody else. But that only lasted for so long. Pudzianowski. The funny thing is, Pudzianowski's 6'1". I had no idea he's so tall. He looks like 5'1", but he's 6'1". So Pudzianowski went down low, trying to get the legs of Tim Sylvia. And I have no idea why we're looking at this. Oh yeah, because you mentioned him. Why did you mention him? He was the one eating them gummy bears or something?
He ate. Apparently, his team said he eats a pound of candy per month, and he just burns through it.
Oh Lord, but that's not healthy though.
Yeah, that's what Boss Rutan said. Like, think about his heart in a couple years. You know what I mean?
Disgustingly unhealthy. So Pujaneski, that's why we're looking at this, folks. But Pujaneski was going low, but Tim Sylvia there with the underhook. You see when you get the arm under the other person's arm, that's called the underhook. And so, he's reversed him now. So Pujaneski is on. He's got his back against the ropes. Now, the funny thing about Pujaneski in this fight is that this don't do it justice. It's a poor copy. But Pujaneski went red, then he went green, then he went orange, and then his body went purple. Pujaneski's body with all them roids in his system, he went every color in the rainbow.
There's just no way his heart can supply blood to all those muscles, man. Like, it's gonna work overtime and just crap out and stall, bro.
The man went every color under the rainbow. Every color under the rainbow. I thought the man was gonna explode. Look at him. Look how red he is. I thought he was gonna explode. What's going on there? Oh, is it over? Is it over? Did he tap? Yeah. Tap.
So Tim Sylvia got a win. I thought it was going to go the other way.
No way in hell. You never saw the fight? You never saw this fight?
Nah. That's why I was saying poor Tim, because after the UFC, it was the Fedor whooping. It was the Ray Mercer. Like, a whole bunch of people beat up on Tim Sylvia, man.
You never saw this fight?
Nah.
You have to watch this fight just to see a man go so many different colors like a chameleon.
Oh, he got him in a crucifix. That is not good.
Look at him. He's as red as his shorts. Look how red he is. This was a classic fight to see the strong man turn every color under the rainbow. That's the end of the fight, yeah? Even there you can see. Look at his color. Look at that. He's red at the top. He's red at the top and like kind of green in the middle.
His arms are almost yellow, bro. What is going on with this man's health? Doctor, look at this man.
OMG. Look at him. Look at him. He went every color under the rainbow. Hawker Muster Stang says too much roids is bad for you. Do you think? Do you think? Absolutely. What's going on here? What's going on? Missing stuff. Hold on. That's from Pablo Diablo. Just showing my appreciation to the Combat Radio Nation Squad Run. And let's get to DG Jamaican. Yeah, DG Jamaican. You're bringing up all the good ones. You're bringing up all the good ones. Pink. You went pink, green, yellow. There's not one color in the rainbow that Pujaneski didn't turn. Jeff Capes was a man mountain. Did I tell you the time I met Giant Haystacks and he wanted to fight me?
I heard you mention it, but you need to tell the story, Rafi.
I need to tell the story. I need to tell the story about me. Do you know who Giant Haystacks is, Iron Kong?
Yes.
I was at a club. In a white part of town. And I was the only black man in the club in a white part of town. Now, this is going back around 10, 15 years or so. I was a big hit with the ladies, but there was this man mountain, this huge son of a gun, and I saw him in the corner of my eye. And I turned around, and it was none other than Giant Haystacks, dressed in the same kind of clothes that he wears in the ring.
Oh, and, no.
Yeah. Jay Blues, you don't know who Giant Haystacks is, do you? I don't know. Has he disappeared? Okay, let me bring up Giant Haystacks for those people who don't know. Let me just come out of that. I got too many windows open for sure. I'm going to drop some of these windows out. I don't want this thing to drop out, jump out, punk out. JJ Blues, do you know who Giant Haystacks is? There's JJ Blues. He's not around. Okay, let me mute his mic. Boom. Okay. So let me bring him up for people who don't know. Giant haystacks. Giant haystacks.
I know these things because I was a big pro wrestling fan back in the day, and I used to watch a lot of foreign pro wrestling.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like I used to watch a lot of foreign MMA. I used to watch a lot of foreign pro wrestling.
I'm laughing at the pictures because he really is. The guy was bloody huge. He was huge. Let me let me share this with you. Let me share this with you.
A man mountain.
A man mountain, giant haystacks. Do you know who he is, Jay?
Oh, Haystacks Calhoun. Yeah.
Not
No,
Calhoun.
not Haystacks Calhoun. This is a British guy.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the UK giant haystacks.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Gimmicks, right? People pick up gimmicks from other people. All right, I get it.
This is the. Hold on, I'm showing what I'm supposed to be showing. Let me bring that down. Okay, so this is giant haystacks, and I met giant haystacks only once. He was in a club back in the Dizzy, in the white part of town, and I was the only black man in the club. Hold on. Let me just. And there was this huge guy, because I ain't small.
Big guy.
I ain't small.
So if he made you feel small.
Yes. He made me just Mr. Average, and I ain't no Mr. Average, but he made. Why isn't this coming up? Am I sharing the wrong pic? Okay.
Dude, look at that mullet right there. That thing is just high class trash. Look at that. Look at that thing.
That's that luxurious mullet. That's that limited edition.
That grizzly beard. That dude is just a wild man, dude.
Hey. This guy was no joke. So people are saying they want to hear the story. Hold on a second. Let me line something up. Let me see if you can see this good. You can see it kind of good, but it's not perfect. Let me just get one picture.
It kind of looks like One Man Gang there on the left. Doesn't he?
Hey, trust me, this guy must have been about, I don't know how tall he was, but he was huge. And let me bring up one picture and stick with that. Let me stop sharing that and start.
Why do you want to fight you, though?
Say that again?
Why do you want to fight you?
I'm going to tell you. Well. I mean, it's speculation, but I'm going to give you what I think it was. Let's put it that way. So I'm the only black man in the white part of town, in the club in the white part of town. The ladies seemed to love me, so that was cool. But there was one man who seemed to object to my presence, and his name was Giant Haystacks. So I look out the corner of my eye and I see this huge son of a gun. Sounds like a country and western song, doesn't it? Mm-hmm. And there's this huge son of a gun. And so, I looked at him and he was looking directly at me. But I was at the side, so there was nothing he could have been looking. I was to the side of the club. It's not like I was standing in front of some TV screen. I was at the side. So it's definitely
did you do the look behind you, look to the side to see, is this guy looking at me? Like,
I should have done. I should have done, but I didn't. I should have done, but I didn't. Yeah. So I just kind of thought, he's looking at me. He's definitely looking at me. And I looked away, give him the chance to look away. So then left it for a few seconds. Then I looked back, and then the son of a gun is still looking at me, fixing me with that mean mug stare. So I looked at him for a while because, Rafi ain't no punk. And so I gave him another chance. So I looked away, took another sip of my drink. And then I looked down the third time. And the son of a bitch, He's still looking at me.
Oh man.
Probably looking at you with that promo face.
He's still, the son of a bitch is still looking at me.
Oh man.
And what is this? He was 6'6" and about 30 stone. Well, he looked like 6'10" to me. He looked like 6'10" to me. 30 stone, yeah. The 30 stone, yeah. And so you guys want me to conclude the story? You're gonna have to sign up to the members only club. I hate to do this to you guys, but these stories, and Rafi's got a lot of stories because Rafi worked in promotions and was at a lot of club up and down the countries. So, you know, I met some interesting people, and I got a lot of interesting stories about the people that I met, some famous people that I met. A lot of the stories are good, but some of them are bad.
I want to hear them, bro.
Well, members only, the members only, members only club is starting soon. But I got to keep these things back. I can't talk everything out on the main thing and leave nothing for the members only thing. So anybody who wants to hear the conclusion of when big giant haystacks, when Rafi was in a club in a white part of town, when Rafi was the only black man in the club, the ladies was enjoying the Rafi, and there was this big, ugly mother who was trying to stare the Rafi down. Did I come across Barrington? I know Barrington. Barrington and I have worked together. You're talking about One Eye Baz? Yeah. One Eye Baz, who was on Britain's Hardest Men. Yeah, I know Barrington. Also down at Ministry, Carlton Leach, when he was running Ministry. Yeah, running to Carlton Leach too. But anyway, those stories. What's this here? Sounds like Rafi was causing trouble in Spearman. No, I don't cause trouble when I go out. Frank the French, I know One Eye Baz. He's cool. Absolutely, yeah. One Eye Baz is a proper geezer. So that story will be concluded in the members only thing. But I will say that Giant Haystacks was an immense presence. But if he wasn't dead, I heard he died. If he wasn't dead, I'd have a few choice words for him. But all I'll say is are you sure about that, Leighton Evelyn? Are you sure about that? Leighton Evelyn? Don't say it if it ain't true. Don't say it if it ain't true. Mr. Dawkins, there were a few ups and downs for being the only brother in a predominantly white nightclub. Hey, it wasn't predominantly. I was the only black man, and that's never been a problem to me, but it was a problem for Giant Haystacks. But let me just, as far as the story goes, let's just say that Rafi ain't no punk and never has been a punk. Okay, well, you know, if 10 people jump on you, 10 people jump on you, but 10 people didn't jump on me. But Giant Haystacks wanted to dominate the Rafi. But all I'll say is, I'm not going to tell you the full story here. All I'll say is that Rafi ain't no punk and never has been a punk. So, but I will concede that Giant Haystacks was one big, scary, ugly mother. Okay, so members only, you got something to look forward to there. Where are we now? Rafi was causing trouble. Did you ever come across Leighton? Sounds about right. 30 stone, big, huge, ugly son of a, you know what? What's going on here? Died in 98.
Died in 98. So how long was 98? Are you sure he died in 98? So I'm going back when? So this was 22 years ago. Damn. Yeah. Damn. Was it that long? Damn. Rafi was in his club with the no, I'm not a Zulu. I'm not for anybody who don't know, Zulu's it's a football gang, soccer over here, football gang. No, I'm not a Zulu. I am not a Zulu, never have been. Where are we now? All wrestling VH tapes. Yeah. So this was over 20 years ago. How tall is that guy? Yeah, looked like about 6'10". Would have Giant Haystacks would have folded you. Hey, listen. If I'd have just stood still, and let him come at me, then of course he'd have folded me. But you don't just stand in front of a 30-stone, 6'10" guy, 6'8" guy, whatever he is. You don't just stand still like a damn stationary target. I ain't no madman. You know, you gotta move. You gotta move, baby. You gotta move. I just searched the big bugger. Rafi should have called Big Daddy. Yeah, well, let's just say Rafi ain't no punk and won't be punk. Never has been punk, won't be punk. Okay, so that was my encounter with Giant Haystacks. You'll have to wait for the members only Shiznicks to start. Was he a pro wrestler? Yes, he was. You step back and aim. Rafi exposed that glass chin of Haystacks. Hey, I ain't giving away what happened. I ain't giving away that what happened. But I will say he was a big, scary dude. But like I said, I ain't no punk. Okay, so how long we been going? 121. Still haven't got to the topic. Still haven't really delved into it. OMG, I just checked and he's 6'11". Thank you. I knew he was no 6'6".
God, dude.
I knew he wasn't no 6'6". The guy was humongous. He weren't no 6'6". He was not 6'6".
Yeah, he's built like some kind of monster. Should be fighting Sinbad in the voyages, the Cyclops or something.
That guy came straight from the swamps. I'm telling you, the guy was something else to behold.
Like, how are you supposed to hurt him in a fight? You're not gonna punch that big boulder on his shoulders, bro. Body shots? What?
The guy was humongous, man. That's probably the biggest man I've ever seen in my life. From that, even till this day, I've still never seen a bigger man than him.
That's some stuff like you see on stage in the early 1900s. Like, that's a vaudeville attraction right there.
Yeah,
the world's biggest man.
I've never seen a man bigger than him. I've never seen a man bigger than him.
Did you say he had on the clothes that he used to wrestle?
Same clothes. Same. In fact, I'll show you the outfit.
In the club?
In the club.
Oh.
In the club. I'll show you the exact outfit he was wearing. Hold on. I will pick out the outfit for him.
Big singlet.
Hold on. I'll show you the exact outfit. Hold on. Where is he? Because he had this particular outfit. I can see it. I've already seen it. Yeah, it's there. I just want to see. I just want to show you in color. Look at the damn guy.
Dude, the body odor off of that dude must have been like a cow. Like, could you imagine when he worked up a sweat, man?
Oh my holy hell. Look at this. Holy hell. Look at that. Look at that there. Can you see that picture there? Let me try and make it bigger. Let's move it around. Let's move it over. Look at that. Can you see that? You see that? Let me see.
You still got the old one.
Oh, I still got the old one. Damn it. Let's bring that down and start sharing again. Where is it?
Rafi, you see my picture?
Am I seeing your picture?
Yeah.
Not yet. I might be able to see it. It's still the old one. Let's kill that one altogether. Where is that picture there? Full stop. Let's get rid of it. Let's try and Penfold.
Why do you call that man Penfold, Rafi?
He must have pissed me off. He clearly pissed me off.
Man. I was like, man, I haven't heard Penfold in years.
Tenfold. Look at him. Look at him here. Look at him here. Why is he getting smaller? Why is he getting? Okay, let me just come out of that. Let me bring it up a picture properly. Let me just go to what I was going to do before I got distracted and show you the exact outfit he was wearing. I want to show it you in color. Let me bring this up.
Dude, is that him next to Andre? He's looking Andre in the face, man.
Oh, you want to see that one? Let me bring that one up.
Good God.
Opening.
Look at my eye, man.
let me bring that one up. Let me stop sharing that, and let me start sharing. Giant taste stacks height. Is that probably not going to be? Oh, it is the right one. Okay. So there you go. There's giant taste stack. So he ain't no mini Andre. He's like about an inch shorter than him. He's got a bigger waistline than him.
Dude, he makes Andre look skinny there.
You know what I'm saying? So let me get to the exact outfit that he was wearing when I saw him up when he decided that he wanted to fight the Rafi up in the club over 20 years ago. Over 20 years ago.
Dude, I grew up watching pro wrestling. I've never seen him.
Well, this is English. This is English. This is England.
Oh, fair enough, but still, man. I would have come across him at least once. And they're standing in a WCW ring. Like, what kind of Twilight Zone is this, man? Like, when did this happen?
I've never seen Andre the Giant in the WCW.
That's what I'm saying. And it's got the like 90s logo on the letter. Like, what?
That's Photoshop.
Yeah, it's gotta be.
Is it Photoshopped?
No, well, at least the Andre being in a WCW ring. That is Andre never wrestled WCW. Not as far as I know.
Oh, I got you. Okay, so this is the exact outfit. I'm not saying that, but that was the type of outfit with his getup. That's what he was wearing in the club when he decided that he wanted to fight the Rafi. That was this. Remember, this guy is 6'11", 30 stone.
Dude, he has no wrists. It's just forearm and fist. Like, look at that.
So that was like I said. To this day, to this day, he's the biggest man that I have ever seen. Was this old school wrestlers would go to pub clubs and pubs to purposely prove their strength. Never get belly flopped. Never get belly flopped by that geezer. Never. Raf won't let me send super chat. He won't let you send a super chat? What? He won't let you send a super chat? Well,
yeah, I can't send super chats either for my country. It blocks it.
Oh, Leighton Evelyn's in Wales though. That's the UK.
Oh.
So, well, Leighton, go into the PayPal. It's in the description box. Go into the PayPal and it will come up on my phone. So I'll just do it via PayPal and then I can show it via the PayPal. So just go into the description box. You will see the PayPal. Just hit that and boom, straight into the PayPal.
Hey, Jay.
He's talking to you, Jay.
What up, man?
Yo, apparently Andre the Giant did do like a very, very short stint with the WCW, like right at the end. Apparently. I didn't even know this.
Yeah, there you go. So it wasn't Photoshop.
Yeah, not Photoshop. He actually was there, but that was like the very end of his career.
See, that's when Andre was walking around the ring using the top rope to like stay upright. Like,
let me just address Robin Deacon. Robin Deacon, I can't tell you the full story. That's for the members only when I start the members only. But let's just say that Rafi is still here. I'm still here, fam. That's a clue. You know, carry on, guys. Carry on.
Did you call him a bitch or something? Did you slap him in the mouth, Rafi?
No, you and JJ Blues carry on talking. I mean, I'm just looking for something. You and
he ain't divulging no more information, bro.
Yeah.
Members only.
You think you're gonna get the damn story? You think the referee's slow?
Check
You think the referee's slow?
You gotta poke the edges. You gotta poke the edges to get through. Get your guard down a little bit. You know what I mean?
Oh gosh, I saw Big Show. Barry Hearn can't hold a beer to Andre's. Yeah, okay. I saw Big Show. Where we at? Brian.
Yeah, I stood on the same ground as Big Show. My eye came up to about his nipple.
Damn.
Like he was just a building above me, man.
Robin Deacon, I'm still here, fam. I'm still here, and I didn't lose any brain cells. Let's just put it that way. Didn't lose any brain cells. Where we at? So that is part of the story. That is part of the story of the first half of the story of when Rafi met the giant haystacks in a club over 20 years ago, and the giant haystacks decided that he was going to fight the Rafi. Rafi was in a white part of town.
Dude, you got to animate that, man. That'd be great.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so before we get into the main topic, because obviously people like these Rafi Bruce Lee. Rafi Bruce Lee versus Giant Stacks Norfolk. Oh yeah, that's what I've got to get to. People are trying to make me divulge what's going on. LDBC are deluded fools. Dang, well, you're bringing the tone down. Similar to Ray Mercer and Tim Sylvia. That's the fight we're going to get to. That is the fight we're going to get to. Well, let's bring down giant haystacks. Let's just say, did Rafi use egg weights? OMG. Rafi said yes.
So, Rafi, I got a question for you.
Yeah, go ahead.
You know, what do you think now that Canelo has officially vacated his 160 belt, so he's done with 160 completely, and Murata is now the champion.
Yeah.
I see some people now saying that maybe Triple G might look to fight Murata for unification or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know how much you know about Murata, because
well, damn. Murata, Triple G versus Murata. Murata's not Canelo level. We know that Triple G don't want the toughest tasks no more. So I can easily see Triple G. All of a sudden, going that route. But Triple G don't excite me, bro. Triple G don't excite me. I don't even like talking about Triple G, because I understand what he's doing. He's picking up money by not fighting the best guy. He has fought the best guys, but I think right about now he's looking to cruise out. Happy New Year, Raf and panel and the chat. Don ZB up in the building. My phone is just activated. Could it be? Is it what I think it is, or is it that my battery is going low? So yeah, Triple G is looking to cruise out. Now, and I'm not excited by Triple G at all. What's going on with this phone here? Okay. Right. Okay. So let me find what I was looking for. Who do I think Leon Edwards should fight next? He should be fighting the champ, shouldn't he? He should be fighting the champ. They've been messing around. People don't know who. A lot of people won't know who you're talking about. Leon Edwards is a UFC fighter from my neck of the woods, and he's being jerked around. But he should be going for the champ. He's been jerked around. Is he welterweight? He's been jerked around.
They keep on messing him around. Panel, should the 160 Canelo Alvarez should Mr. Dawkins and panel, should the 160 Canelo Alvarez belt be put into retirement? What does that mean? For 1p years? What does that mean? What do you mean? Oh, for 10 years. Should it be put into retirement for 10 years? They're going to put the 160 belt in retirement for 10 years? Why would they do that? I'm not sure I understand what you mean. What do you mean? Yeah, smash that like button, folks. Sorry if I've missed any super chats. Leon versus Usman. Yeah, that's the fight. That's the fight. Usman fought Masvidal when he should have been fighting Leon Edwards from my neck of the woods. But I understand that because Leon Masvidal has the big name. He's got the BMF belt. He's got the BMF belt. So who's got that background noise? Who's got the phone noise? Just mute yourself if you got the phone noise, folks. Too many weight divisions. Okay, but anyway, let's look for that fight that I was mentioning. Let's look for the Ray Mercer versus.
Hey, whose booty is that, Raph?
Say again. Oh,
bottom right corner. Whose booty is that, Raph?
Oh, the lady. That's my yoga. Yeah. That's my yoga instructor. Where is she?
Who is that?
That's my yoga instructor.
That's
yoga. That's yoga right there. You know what I'm saying? Where are we? Let's bring that down and let's look for what I've been looking for. Okay, so it's Team Sylvia. SYL versus, let's see if it comes up. Of course it does, without me even request. Looks like a good quality. I hope you're not seeing this. Because it need to pause it. I need to pause it. Don't want any problems. Don't want no problems. Okay. So, somebody do me a favor. Somebody put £1 in the super chat thing, please. See if it's working yet. Somebody who's put £1 in the super chat. See if it's working yet. And if it don't go through, tell me it didn't go through. Because if that's the case, then I have to take it up with YouTube. Find out what the hell is going on. Okay, so let me share this with you. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so for some reason we got talking about Mariusz Pudzianowski. He turned all kinds of different colors when he fought Tim Sylvia, who was the ex-UFC heavyweight champion. Where are we now? So we're looking at, can you see what I can see? Okay, I think you can see it. Let me take this thing through. Let me take you through this. So Ray Mercer, everybody here knows who Ray Mercer is. And some of you may know who Tim Sylvia is. There he is. I think he's about 6'9". Was a UFC heavyweight champion when 10, 15 years ago. Something like that. Then he left the UFC. They didn't like him. He didn't have the body beautiful.
They got tired of him stanking up the cage. So
he did not have the body beautiful. He was a kind of, bit of a kind of, I don't know what you call. What would you call somebody with the love handles and supposed to be a top athlete? He's got love handles and all kinds of jiggling in all the wrong places. And he went up against Ray Mercer. This was not in the UFC. And we thought, oh no, Ray Mercer in a cage. This is not going to end well for Merciless. It's not going to end well at all. And we were worried for the Merciless one. We were worried. And I didn't know about the no kicks rule. So maybe they had a gentleman's agreement.
Yeah, they spoke to each other and they said, okay, no kicks. Oh, but you do the first technique, inside low kick.
Yeah, you see. There you see Tim Sylvia, all off balance, all out of shape. Why did that thing come up there? Premium. I didn't need it. I don't need it to be there. all out of shape, but throwing, bad posture, bad position. But anyways, throwing a leg kick there, shin kick, lands with the toe. That's a very, very poor kick. You want to land with the shin area.
And if you don't know anything about kicks, it almost looks like he's trying to kick you low. So I think Ray got infuriated. Like, dude, he just tried to kick me low.
I don't think he was low. I don't see
him leaning back though. He's like, oh my god.
Yeah, but it caught him on the quad. I don't see how Ray could have. But I think it's just if they had the gentleman's agreement, which I didn't know about, then he may have just been offended that he got kicked.
Yeah.
And so Ray Mercer now straightens up. And Tim Sylvia, for some reason, steps back, maybe wants to get some space. I don't know why. He should have followed that up with a left hook and giving Ray Mercer time to think about it, time to get indignant. And, there's a little smile on Ray Mercer's face. There's a little smile. I've never seen that. I haven't seen this. This is probably 15 years old, folks. Uh-oh.
He stands up like, oh, really? We doing this? All right.
Yeah. Oh, you want to do it like that? You want to do it like that? Okay. So, Tim Sylvia steps in again. Ex-UFC champion. Is probably about 15 years old. Probably only a few years after I met Giant Haystacks. Tim Sylvia advancing. Ray Mercer retreating. Crouching dragon tiger style. Oh, he's moved to his left now a little bit. Uh-oh. What's else going to happen? Still Ray Mercer on the retreat. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ray Mercer made his left hand disappear. Look, he's gone in invisible mode. That's always a bad sign. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So Ray Mercer's left hand is entirely dropped. But is it going to matter? OMG. The right hand connects on Tim Sylvia, the left side of Tim Sylvia's jaw. Connects. Tim Sylvia instinctively throws a left, but the damage is already done. And at this point, all you could hear was like a tree folding in the forest. And I can see if anybody hasn't seen this fight before, they probably don't know.
Shoot a double on him too?
Say that again?
Doesn't he shoot a double on him as he's falling?
Well, he's down low enough, so he could do, but I ain't seen this fight for probably 10 years. Oh, he does.
Yeah, look at him.
Oh, he does. Oh, he does.
Ray was pissed.
Well, he didn't need to shoot no double. What's the point in shooting a double? And he's probably gonna go in for the. He's probably seen a lot of fighters do it. So yeah, I gotta just get one last one in. I gotta just get one last one in. Tim Sylvia's already out cold. Tim Sylvia's already in La La Land. Well, he says that's what them MMA guys do. They get one last one in. So let me just follow tradition. And there is Tim Sylvia. As you can see, he's catching a nap. Probably gets kneed in the face by the referee.
I love that dude.
Who's that? That's probably Herb Dean.
Yeah, Herb is always falling on people's faces when they're sleeping, man.
Hold on, his arm looks a bit pale. Is that Herb Dean? No, it's a white guy. It's a white guy. Oh, I thought it was Herb Dean. No, it's a white guy.
I seen Herb straight kick somebody in the face, breaking a fight out there.
Damn. Tim Sylvia is there, the ex-UFC champion, catching some Zeds in one of the quickest fights in history. Where we at? OMG. Let's have a look what's going on in the chat here. So the super chat button is now working again. Won't work for me. Don't worry, Leighton. Don't worry. Where are we?
Where are we? That's Franklin C. Franklin C. Much appreciation. The £5, $5. Much appreciation. Actual facts up in the building. Don ZB says Tim Sylvia, 3-time UFC champion. Yeah, it was in quick succession though. It wasn't like some long reigning shiznicks. OMG.
Hey, you know, Tim was so proud of that belt. He used to wear it to bars.
He used to wear it to bars. He was a bit of a I don't know. We call him a numpty. Bit of a numpty over here. I don't know what you call him. Bit of a numpty.
Numpty. I'm gonna Google that.
Numpty. It's a bit like a bit of an insult, but a funny insult. You know what I mean? You numpty. It's
A stupid person.
yeah. It's like you don't want to insult somebody too hard, so you just say, I don't know what the nerd, bit of a nerd was. It's not. It's similar along the lines of a nerd. And T White, or better known as the Fight Doctor, concede. We had a bet. And the bet was that T. White was saying that Deontay Wilder is going to take Fury to court. And I said, that's just Wilder talking nonsense. It's just Wilder talking nonsense. So we had a bet. We had a bet, and £10, which is $13. And T. White has honored the bet because, of course, Deontay Wilder ain't taking nothing to court. He ain't taking nothing to court. And the Philip Carl Roberts checked that the thing's working, and the thing is working. So T. White, thank you, Philip. T. White has honored the bet, and he concedes. It's the first day of 20. Oh, the bet was that he wouldn't do it before the date of their proposed fight. And I think the date of the time he should have been fighting Fury in December, I think it was supposed to be the 7th of December. And I said, push it back to the end of December. I'm so confident. Push it back to the end of December. And of course, we waited till the end of December, and no court action was taken. Deontay Wilder, all mouth, as per usual. All mouth. And I knew it would be that way. I knew it would be all mouth from Deontay Wilder. And he's lived up to it. He was definitely, he was no giant haystacks though, my friend. He was no giant haystacks. He was no giant haystacks. What's going on here? What is going on here? Okay. So Franklin C., much appreciation. The merciless one. Actual facts up in the actual facts Santos. Your name was longer before. Actual facts Santos. Where are we? Where's Iron Kong? Where's Iron Kong disappeared to? Oh. Okay. I
guess he didn't like the fight, man. He dipped.
The fight? No, I guess he got distracted. You got family over there. Got the family over there. Demanding his time, daddy, come and play with us, come and play outside. I understand. Okay, what else is in the chat? Trying to see what's going on in the chat. We're going to get to the reason. We're going to get to the topic. We're going to get to the topic in the title very, very shortly. Hold on. That's not true, Raf. Don Zevi says that's not true, Raf. This was an MMA fight. Tim Sylvia's claims that he and Ray had an agreement not to kick. What's not true? What did I say that wasn't true? You see, you have to write the whole thing. You have to write the whole thing in. What's not true? I don't know. Now you got me. Now you got me questioning. What you're saying? What's not true? What is not true? Okay. Mercer fought for too long, tarnished his career. These guys need to know when to stop. These guys need to know when to call it a day. He did fight too long.
Hey, you know what I think kind of I don't think it ruined his career, but I think it broke him as a fighter, man. Him fighting Larry Holmes and having Larry Holmes just beat on him and beat on him and beat on him. Like, he didn't. You can say that Larry kind of just stayed in one corner most of the time and let, like, Ray was the aggressor. Ray took a lot of punches in that match, man.
It was brutal. He was brutal. He proved how tough he was, but what I don't know what you get out of proving how tough you are. What, do you get a special medal? You get a special medal for proving that you're tough? Yeah, you proved that you're tough, but what now? You lost how many millions of brain cells did you lose? And what's the point in losing 1 million brain cells? What's the point? What's the point? You know, I don't believe in, sure, get out of the way of if you can't get out of the way of the punches, then I don't know. I don't know what you're doing. Timber. I don't know what you're doing if you can't get out of the way of punches. You know, maybe, hey, so let me ask you a question, Jay Blues. When you're getting thoroughly beat up like that, what are you supposed to do? When the guy is thoroughly beating you, but he can't drop you, and you're losing millions of brain cells, what do?
I mean, somebody in your corner's got to call it, man. Like, even if you're not really getting, well, that's the thing. If you're not hurt, you know what I mean? If you're not stumbled, but you're just taking damage and you're good, like, those are the worst fights when you don't go down and you just numb to the punches. But it's a tough call, man. Like, you really got to see Ray never, like, his feet never shook, his knees never buckled. It wasn't like he was Duran in the Hagler fight where every once in a while his feet would shake, man. He would start to go down. His will kept him up. Like, those are the fights that you need to kind of throw the towel in. But I don't know, man. It's tough, bro. Like, it's all circumstantial.
It's tough. What I'm saying to you, or what I'm asking you is, if you're taking a shellacking, hold on, I'm seeing a strange comment and I'm trying to trace it down. I'm trying to get to the understanding of this, Shizniks. Okay, I'm just gonna remove it because it looks weird, and see if there's any repeat of that madness. There can't be a repeat of it. Okay, so what I'm asking you is, if you're taking a beating as a boxer and you're losing hundreds of thousands of brain cells, but the guy can't drop you, should you take a knee? Is there some honorable way of quitting?
Maybe
or do you just stick around and just take the beating for the whole of the rounds? Like with that's a direct parallel to what happened to Ray Mercer versus Larry Holmes. That's a direct parallel. So what do you do? What's acceptable?
If you're a smart, knowledgeable person, if you're a thoughtful person, you take that knee, you do what Rigo did and just say, I can't beat this dude. I'm gonna possibly, like, get hurt or even possibly die in here. Like, it didn't work this. I've always had the heart of not knowing when to quit, driving myself until I have to sit down. So I would be that Arturo Gatti. I would just ramp it up and use whatever energy I had left to go out there and try to take his head off, man, or get my head taken off in the process. I'm not going to take a knee. Yeah. Like, you can do that if you want to, but that ain't me personally. I would rather burn up trying to fly as close as I can to the sun rather than land the plane knowing I can't make it.
Yeah. But what happens if he can't take you out? You're too tough for him to take you out, but you're not good enough to compete with him. So now you're just taking a shellacking. What I'm asking you, and I know it's an uncomfortable situation. What I'm asking everybody in the chat. So you're getting a beating. You're getting a beating in the ring. You're getting pounded, but you're too tough. He's not tough enough to take you down. But you're not good enough to appropriately respond. So you're just taking a one-sided beating, and the ref ain't helping you. What do you do, folks? What do you do? Because if you go the Rigondeaux route, then you get mercilessly trowed. I tell you, you're no good.
What about Derek Chisora in the Fury rematch when his trainer was begging with him, pleading with him, like finish on your feet, and Chisora's like, no, let me get in. He's like, no, you're done.
Well, then you're talking about brave corners. You're talking about
he got Chisora to agree with him. At first, Chisora wanted to keep fighting, and then he's like, yeah, finish on my feet. You know what I mean? He conceded to it once he understood. Like, you got to have love for your fighter, man. You can't just keep putting them out there. But there must be a cutoff point, right? It's just everything is circumstantial, and you got to weigh the situation, man.
You got to weigh that shiznix up. Audi alias TT. When is the Giant Haystacks book coming out? OMG. OMG. The fight doctor just paid off his bet. Indeed, he did. Indeed, he did. Just watch the fight. 32 seconds long. Yeah, literally. Numpty means clown. That's what it means. That's what it means. That's the best description. That's the best description.
Oh, I'm going to use that from now on, man.
Numpty. 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 Wilder never taking Fury to court. You got to know on what grounds he's taking him to court. But I admire the fight doctor because he did believe enough to think that Wilder had grounds to take him to court. Wilder's got no grounds whatsoever. Here we go again. Arbitration equals court. No, it does not. Arbitration. Sorry? Pre-court.
Yeah, the proceedings before a court, right?
Right. Proceedings before a court. So it's not the court. You know what I'm saying? So it's like saying we're engaged, so we're married. No, not quite. Not quite. You're either engaged or you're married. You know what I'm saying? So if you're engaged, you're not married. Saying arbitration equals court is like saying we're engaged, so we're married. No, you're engaged. You're not married until you get married. You know what I'm saying? Where are we? But at least you did honored the bet. You honored the bet. So I got to give you that. Fight doctor, got to give you that. Some people say Lennox Lewis lost to Mercer. Yeah, not me. I don't say that. Lennox Lewis is one of the best of all times. One of the best heavyweights of all times. Jay Blues, what say you?
I didn't. I wanted to fight against it, but once you really start studying Lennox, even flat top Lennox is one of the greatest of all time. It's one of the greatest heavyweights. If you want to go all the way back then, yeah, when he's knocking out Razor Ruddock on Halloween, that was a good fighter right there, man. Measured with the long jab, feints, good head movement, monster right hand, a chopping right hand. Dude, once he assumed his ultimate form with Emmanuel Stewart, he is on another level of smoke. Like, he wasn't even with Emmanuel at the Mercer fight, and it was still like full of swing rounds. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that was a great fight. It was a close fight, man.
That's one hell of a fight. Mercer showed how tough he was. Jeez, that man could take some shots. Tell my corner and let him pull me out. Yeah, it's a tough one. It's a very tough one when you're taking a shellacking and you can't do nothing about it. You don't have the skills. 2-0 for boxing now, me. Head damage from boxing. LDBC drunk on Wilder love. Numpty, a stupid or ineffectual person. Audi alias TT went straight to the dictionary on that. You got that out of the dictionary, my friend. Am I wrong? Nothing wrong with that. Anything can be arbitration, but not court. We've been through this before the fight, doctor. I thought you'd know better by now. Where are we? Lennox Lewis was beaten up by my brother-in-law. Was he hell?
Yeah, come on. Man.
Was he? Hell, he beat your brother-in-law senseless, you mean? Lennox's top 3 for sure. Not Muhammad Ali, though. Or Foreman. Foreman came back as an OAP and won the WBA IBF. I have Lennox at 3. Did you catch the Lennox documentary? I was enjoying it until it came to Francine. Francine? Who the hell's Francine? Who the hell's Francine? Arbitration is not court. It is an alternative to court action. Actually, absolutely. It's a precursor. It comes before court. It's not court. It's like saying getting engaged is getting married. No. 2 different things. Yeah, and a lot of people, and those fighters end up slurring their words. Arbitration is a numpty's court. Burke, but you spelt it wrong. Uncle Bert apostrophe. You spelt Burke wrong. Was that an oxymoron? Did you do that on purpose? Did you do that on purpose?
English slang is awesome, bro. It sounds so pleasant.
It did indeed. Thank you. Audi alias did not pretend that he didn't go to court. I did not go to the dictionary. I know a dictionary definition when I see one. Uncle Burnt apostrophe, answer the question, please. You spelt Burke wrong. Now the question is, did you do that on purpose to make it an oxymoron? How do I watch the Lennox Lewis documentary? That's a good question. I want to know that too. I've heard about it. Took a page out of the Fight Doctor's book and Googled it. No, it just makes me one. Oh my gosh. That was funny. That was funny, Uncle Burnt apostrophe. That was funny. Okay. I know people are enjoying themselves here, and I'd like to show my thanks and appreciation, but we ain't done because we have not talked about the thing. We have not talked about the thing that we came to talk about. So we're going to have to do that now. We're going to have to do that now. What's this here over on Twitter? Mr. Leahy is now following you. Thank you very much, Mr. Leahy. What's this here? Boxing fraternity are saying, he's liked it. He's liked the tweet of this show to advertise this show, to let people know this show is going down. Okay, folks. Okay, I can't go through any more tweets. I got to focus on this thing. Right. So let's focus on this and let's ask the question. Okay, I'll go first. I will go first. You're cracking me up, Uncle Bert apostrophe. You're cracking me up. I love these little oxymorons. I love when these little slip up happens. That's why I have to, when I can remember, I try and double check my spelling, because sometimes those things do just come at you. Okay, so what is this? What does this say? DW thinks he has taken a full court action against TF right now. Hillbilly indeed. I don't understand why anybody thought they was going to go to court. I don't understand why, because he's got no grounds. What the hell grounds he got? To go to court, you need some grounds, theoretically, or it helps you if you have grounds. Why?
Yeah, but he got some stuff he ain't telling nobody, Rep. He got some stuff in his back pocket.
No. Just no.
That's what they keep saying. Oh, we got some stuff. We can't talk about it just yet. Yeah. Just wait.
Can't talk about it. I've heard that Fannon's come out with a new one. Was it Fannin? I've heard that Fannon's come out with a new one saying that you can't disclose. The Deontay is on a gagging order because they can't talk about what's happening in the court or what they're going to go to court for. So he's on a gag order. A load of utter crapola. There are no grounds. That's why they haven't gone to court. If there was proof, what we're talking about, Muhammad Ali will always be the greatest. How do you watch it? Nobody's answered the question. How do you watch the documentary? That's a great question. How do you watch the Lennox Lewis documentary? Somebody. Sorry. Where did you find it? Where did you find it? Where is it? Which one? The last one. The latest one. There's a last one.
There's a new one. There's a new one. So people, how do you watch it's a pertinent question. How do you watch the latest Lennox Lewis documentary? It's been much spoken of. It's highly spoken of. Murderers Burke and Hare. Okay. An old case, a historical murder case in the UK. From what I understand. What's understood doesn't have to be explained. He loves that one, doesn't he?
That's a damn good impression, dude.
What's understood doesn't have to be explained. Listen, I'm Deontay Wilder. You're listening to Raphael Dawkins Combat Radio. Straight from Alabama, baby. Straight from Alabama. You know what happened to me in the ring against Tyson Fury. You know that he's a cheater. He's a gypsy. They have a tradition of doing these things. And, I didn't know that when I signed the fight. I didn't realize the implications of signing up to fight with a guy like that. Well, we're going to take him to court. We're going to take him to Judge Judy and see if she can give us a fair, I think we're going to get a fair shake of the stick if we go and see Judge Judy. So, you know what I'm saying? It's just, I don't know, man. I don't know. Them people there, you just can't trust them people there. So we're going to go to Judge Judy and get a proper adjudication. But I can't say anything now because Fannon's put me on a gag order. So I don't know, man. To this day. Anyway. You know what? You know our system's rigged, man. The system's rigged. And Mauricio Suleiman, he gonna have to see me. Because he done us dirty, man. He done us dirty.
Okay, thank you, Deontay. Just stay backstage there. We just need to get through this. We need to get to the question. We need to get to the question that people have been asking. Muppet, yeah, that's a big one. Muppet's a big one in the what's up with the title of the video? Tanarus Robinson. Have you ever come on the show? Tanarus Robinson. I see you come up in here, but you never come on the show. It's on Crackle. I don't know what it's on Crackle means. I don't know what that means.
Oh, the Lewis documentary?
It's on Crackle. Oh, what's Crackle? What the hell's Crackle?
Never heard of damn Crackle.
It's on Crackle. Let me just...
Isn't that a chocolate bar?
Crackle. I don't know, man. I know Crunchy. I never liked the Crunchy. I never felt that I was getting my money's worth with Crunchy. Let me just write down Crackle. Crackle. Huh. He must be on Crackle because Wild Soul knows what he's talking about. Deontay, U-Weapon is my favorite U-Weapon. Reptile. Deontay walks around this earth like a nervous teen, worried and disgruntled because he thinks Floyd hates him. You know what? Deontay Wilder's made some big money since he's made some decent money. He's got some big land. He's got some big land, and he's got some water, so money-wise, lately, his stock went up when he put Anthony Joshua's name in his mouth. I said Anthony Joshua's ducking me. Oh my gosh. Thumbs up, gang. Up in the building. DJ Georgie Porgy. Tanarus Robinson is up in the building. LDBC, repping the LDBC. Crackle is a video app like Netflix. Okay, Crackle. I've written that down. What is it? A video app. I'm going to look that up. Video app. Okay. I'm going to check that out later after the show. Don't even feel tired no more. I was on your show. I had a full conversation with you, dude. You had a full conversation. Well, let me hit the invite. I can't remember. What show was that? What boxing talk with Rafi was that? Did you come on one time? I think you did come on one time. You came on one time. Well, hey, the link is there. The link is there. Where are we? Where are we? Crunchy Fridays. It's too hollow. Didn't feel like I got my money's worth. Felt like I got ripped off. Felt like wafer thin. There was no substance to it. Not like a Snickers. If you got a Snickers, Iron Kong, back up in the building. We missed you, Iron Kong. You dipped out. You dipped out.
Yeah, sorry about that, man. My sons were fighting.
Hey, time to put the gloves on. Keep it Queensbury.
Yeah.
Boys will be boys. Oh my gosh. Yeah, man. It's cool. It's all cool in the gang. Apparently the documentary is on Netflix, but not in the UK. I don't know why I'm playing for Netflix and I don't use it. Errol Spence, my main chauffeur. Hey man, that's not nice. That's not nice. Yeah, man. I just dropped it in. Oh, sorry, you must have asked for that and I didn't see it. Okie dokie, you got it now. Lennox Lewis documentary is only available to buy from Amazon, unfortunately. I got it via a torrent. It's out there. Okay, I'll look for it that way. I pay too much money for too many things. So I need a free thing every now and then. Like Sawdust, the Crunchy. Yeah, it was the untold story of Lennox Lewis, narrated by Dr. Dre. Let me write that down. I'm gonna find that. Okay. As soon as I write this down, we're gonna get into the topic, the main topic. We took plenty of detours, but it was highly entertaining. But I got to write this down because I'm going to look for it later. Still haven't eaten my dinner, but I'm not hungry. Untold story of Lennox Lewis. I used today to catch up with some friends because I didn't go out last night. We maintained social distancing and we had gloves on and masks. But we never said freeze. Never told anybody to freeze. The untold story of Lennox Lewis. I have to look for that at some point. Lennox Lewis. Lennox Lewis. Okay. So who wrote that? Yeah. How much? What? How much on Amazon? Go right in full sentences, folks. Those people know what he's saying. Okay. Tyson is a traveler, not white. Okay. We're not going to get into that right now. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Wilder ducked AJ. Okay. We know that. All right. So let's get to the point now. How long have we been going? Damn, 2 hours, over 2 hours. You know, the Raffy likes to keep it short these days. HMV online, £7 plus delivery. I don't want the damn thing. I don't want the damn thing cluttering up my thing. Just put it in the cloud. Give it to me in the cloud for like about £3. Give it to me in the cloud for like £3. Flake or wafer. Flake, wafer, or Cadbury bar. I'll go for the flake. The flake was nice. It was real. The flake was real. It was a real chunky thing. Okay. So, right. We're gonna talk about this now. We talked about everything but the topic. Right. So I'm gonna lead off. I am going to lead off. Where's the title? We need to know the title before we write the piece, the essay. Okay, so the title is Are the LD? It's right there, scrolling underneath. Why not see that? Are the LDBC losing their shiznicks because Tyson Fury is white? And I will start off and what is that? I will start off and I will say no. Okay. Now, obviously, I'm going to have to substantiate my statement. Let me just remind people, say thank you again to Franklin C. for donating, T. White for honoring his bet, losing the bet and honoring it. Philip Carl Roberts for testing the chat to see if it worked, and it did for some. Where are we? And of course, the Audi TT alias TT. You know, I was going to buy an Audi TT, but it was too small for me. I had to literally crawl in. The Audi TT is too small. Tanarus Robinson. Tanarus Robinson, you're looking like a killer, bro. You're looking mean.
and leave.
What's up, dude?
I'm all right, bro. I'm all right. So
Hey,
you
I'm trying to get my camera. It's like when is going the opposite direction.
Well, just remember that right is left and left is right sometime.
No doubt, man. Hey, I want to say Happy New Year to the whole chat. This was a hard year for everybody. So I just want to say Happy New Year and Merry Christmas and Happy Holiday to everybody. Hope everybody's safe and well with their family. Much respect
for Tanarus Robinson. You know he reps the for the other side, but the Rafi, he's a fair. He likes to give people a fair shake. And even though he's an LDBC, he reps to the LDBC, and his main people's a Fanon International and the BFTB. And then
hold on. Let me correct you.
All right.
I rep the LDBC.
Yeah.
The thing about it is, there's so many different avenues.
Yeah.
I mess with.
Yeah.
I mess with Black Fight Fan.
Yeah.
I mess with hold on. And it's two other ones. Money Brown.
Okay. I know the name.
And I mess with Santee Walden. That's everybody else.
Yeah.
They on their own.
Okay. Well, let me ask you this, because everybody's pussyfooting around it. They don't want to talk about it. I'm even going to drop the music because this is serious talk right here. Let me ask you this. When I drop the music, when I cut the music, it's serious talk going to go down.
All right, come on with it.
All right. Talk to me about pimping. Talk to me about a man pimping out a woman. Talk to me about that.
What that's what we talking about?
No, we're not talking about that. But there's a guy over there, and I ain't mentioning no names.
Oh, you talking about 78?
Hey, I never said no names, and I ain't gonna say no names. Talk to me about pimping.
I see it.
Talk to me about that, bro.
Guess what? If a woman allow you to take her 10 miles, take her 10 miles. If you getting something out of a woman and she allowing you to do it, I mean, hey, that's on her. I mean, shit. I can't control we can't control what women let her do to them.
That's still on you, dog.
Some women want to be pimped out. Some women won't have it no other way, Ralph.
All right.
That's just the bottom line of it. I mean, hey, is it morally right? No. But should we care what another man got going on with another woman? No.
Does a man have an obligation to conduct himself? Does a man have an obligation? You see, I differentiate between a youth and a man.
Okay.
I differentiate between a juvenile and a full-grown man.
Hold on, now let me say this though. In defense of 78.
Listen, bro, please don't say no names. I don't wanna, really say I'm talking about a specific individual.
But are though.
No, I never said a name. You can assume. I asked you a question. I said, talk to me about pimping.
Okay.
So I didn't say no name. So
okay.
If anybody mentions a name, it's on them, not on me.
Okay. If that's on me, then I'll take that. But this what it is right here. Listen, man. The man have. Amen. Regardless of how you feel about that situation, if you listen to some of the other stuff a man say, a man is a stand-up man when it comes to other situations. A man may know better than you when it comes to certain things. So,
or less than me,
or less than you, right? I mean, different categories. So, hey, it's something we agree with that a man do. It's something we don't agree with that a man do.
Do you think it is honorable for a man to put a woman in that situation? Do we have a responsibility? Can I ask you how old you are?
We do have a responsibility.
Can I ask you how old you are?
I'm 31 years old, Ralph.
Okay. So would you classify yourself as a man now?
Is it a way I can flip my camera to show you how I'm living too?
Yeah, you can turn it around. Yeah, you can turn it around. Yeah. You see, it's clean. Looks clean.
I'm living pretty nice, Ralph.
Yeah. What? Yeah. Do you have a job?
I do.
You're not a pimp.
I'm not a pimp.
Okay. So you have a job. You pay tax?
I pay tax. I'm waiting on the stimulus check now.
Okay. So do you feel that we have a responsibility?
No doubt. As a black man.
As a black man, do you feel that with the history of the black man?
With the history of the black man, yes, I feel like we have responsibility to uplift our black women and do right. But right, what I may feel is right, somebody else may feel is wrong.
Nah, man, we can't be moving the goalposts, bro. What is right and moral is right and moral. You can't blur the lines of truth.
Yes, but at the same time, everybody ain't raised the same. You feel what I'm saying? Like I may come up in a house where my mama is a pimp.
Yeah.
My mama could be a pimp. So that might be something she taught me that is instilled in me, and that's all that's right to me.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying, Ralph?
I hear you.
So everybody's different, man. We all came up different. We all believe in different things, and so on and so forth.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Okay, so now, and I repeat, I'm not mentioning no names because the Rafi don't do that.
That's cool.
All right, so the leader of an, let's say hypothetically, let's say hypothetically.
And see, hold on, let me pause you, Raf, because we all know who we talking about.
No, you can presume. You can presume you know who I'm talking about, but I didn't mention no name.
See, where I'm from, we call spades spades. You hear me?
Well, where I'm from, you can talk if you're intelligent enough to talk in a manner
sideways.
Well, you can call it what you want, but if you have the intellect,
gotcha,
to talk in the manner in which I'm talking, then you use that intellect. You see what I'm saying, bro?
I got you, no doubt.
Okay, so
who is Blue Jay Radio?
Jay Blues. He's a
radio. He say I'm moving the goalpost and not trying to, bro. I'm just trying to let you know that it's different. People grow up different. People live different.
Well, right. I heard what you said, and I accept that.
I understand that, but
I accept that. But I'm moving forward a little bit.
All right, let's do that.
I'm moving forward a little bit. Guy here says he's trying to sue you, Raf. You're trying to get me sued, bro. You can't do that. So okay, I accept what you just said because people are raised with different values. You know what I'm saying? People are raised with different values. Okay, I do accept that. But you see, there's a difference between a juvenile and a man.
I got you.
In my view, there's a difference between a juvenile and a man because the things that we may do as a juvenile,
no doubt.
You're supposed to be able to graduate. As a man, you graduate. As a man, you put childish things to one side.
You right.
Now
some people, hold on, let me pause. Some people don't become a man until they 40, 45. Some people don't become a man until they 30. Some people become a man at 15 years old.
Well, some people could be a man. Some people are a man at 40 and 50 and still doing
and still doing childish things.
So my question to you is, hypothetically,
all right,
you have a leader of an organization who's supposed to be a man who's doing childish things.
Okay.
Hold
on. You can I say something? You know what that remind me of?
Go ahead.
Like the Malcolm X and what's his name? Elijah Muhammad.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, talk to me about that.
What I'm saying is the leader,
right,
which was the Elijah Muhammad.
Mm-hmm.
He was doing some unethical, unmoral things,
ungodly things with the ladies. Yeah,
that Malcolm X, which was a follower, didn't believe in.
Right,
and he fronted him about that. Now that's where I would say we supposed to come in and say, "Hey, bro, if we have a problem with it." If we have a problem with it, we supposed to come in and say, "Hey, bro."
Yes, I agree.
You feel what I'm saying?
I agree.
That's what we supposed to come in and straighten him. That's what I feel. If we have a problem with it.
Yes.
And then he act accordingly how he feels. So,
So, in other words, you're saying the people underneath should, if they see the leader acting in an unleaderly manner, then the people underneath should stand up and take him to one side and say, this is either acceptable or not acceptable.
Thank you.
That's what you're saying.
That's what I'm saying.
So would you take a stance to say this is unacceptable, or are you in a position where you say, hey, you do you?
I'm not in that position to talk to him like I'm talking to you.
Okay. Why?
They leave me on the outskirts because I am the Malcolm X of the. I am my own man. I will branch out and correct one.
Okay.
Straighten one.
Yeah.
When they want you in line. You get what I'm saying? I'm not the one that's gonna just jump on the bandwagon when everybody on it.
And you feel that it's a situation where only bandwagonists allowed.
Yeah, like I feel like at times, if you ain't a yes man, you on the outskirts.
Yeah. Yeah. It hurts my soul. It hurts my soul. Why are you laughing, bro? Why are you laughing, bro? I'm serious.
No, I'm serious too. And I feel you when you say it hurts your soul, because I can understand where you're coming from.
Yeah.
That wasn't a laugh. That was like a smirk. I feel you.
No, I hear you. No, it does hurt my soul. It does. Fight, doctor. Talk.
So here's what I want to add. We as Black people are the only people on the face of the planet Earth who glorify our own destruction and the means of our own destruction.
No doubt.
We glorify it. We set it on a pedestal. And it's beyond ridiculous. It's inexplicable. But this is what we've been conditioned to do. And when I say Black people, I'm speaking of African Americans in particular. I can't speak to other groups of Black people around the world, but I can speak for the group of Black people to which I belong. Now, having said that, a pimp is, in my opinion, the lowest form of life on the face of the planet Earth. And it is indefensible. It is shameful. It is a wretched practice. And anyone who would participate in such activity is beneath a wretch, is, again, the lowest form of life on the face of the planet Earth, in my opinion. as far as the LDBCQ community is concerned, their so-called leader, or whatever the hell he fashions himself is, in my opinion, does not have the intellect to pull off such a feat.
So where do you rank strippers?
Where do I rank stripping?
I'm going to come in for a second. Then you can come in back in, and J Blues, you can come into.
I shouldn't have cut you off. My bad.
No, hold on. It's a good point, but I want to address that. I have worked in a strip club, and where I rate it, those ladies are making their own decisions.
Yeah.
They're making their own checks. They're doing with their body as they see fit, not as dictated by another. No coercion. It's a choice that they have made. So I see a differential there.
So Rafi, you think so you telling me that you don't feel like the woman that's being pimped doesn't have a choice?
Well, it's women, isn't it? It's plural.
The women that are being pimped, you feel like they don't have a choice to whether or not they get pimped out or not? I
feel that an element of brainwashing is employed, and coercion,
and an element of being.
I could say the same thing for any type of profession, anything that you go in that's making money. I could say. You would be wrong.
You would be wrong, though. You would be wrong. If an accountant, you can come in after me, J Blues. If an accountant goes to accountancy school,
okay,
and graduates, I would put it to you that there has been no harmful coercion. They're not going to be 10, 20 years down the line, kind of cracked out, taking drugs to dull the pain, the memories, the abuse. Likewise, any other profession. If someone goes into a profession, if someone goes into the profession of their own free will, that to me is vastly different to someone being coerced. And also, moreover, if you become an accountant, there's no man or woman standing above you say, okay, that's saying that's yours, this is mine. So I think there's a vast difference. And there is protection. You have protection under the law. You're paying taxes. So I think that's a distinct difference from someone being coerced and brainwashed. J Blues.
It isn't just that they're being coerced and brainwashed. Most times, like, dude, pimps have a personal sexual relationship with the women, and they're going out and selling it for that guy. Like, they're that guy's girl psychologically. And even worse, like the physical abuse, like the threatening, like, dude, you don't know what the fuck those women go through, man. Like, you say they don't try to quit and walk away and be a new person, like, and be held at gunpoint or knife point or whatever, man. Like, that's slavery, man. That's enslavement.
Modern slavery.
It's brutal. It's the worst, the lowest form of life, like Fight Doctor said, man. It's one of the oldest professions, which is the saddest thing, man.
Saddest thing. Fight Doctor.
Why are you defending this so-called profession? It's not a profession. It's a shame. It is a blight on humanity. That's what it is. Calling it a profession, that's crazy. It's not a profession.
Let's draw a distinction. Let's draw a distinction from a person who might be working for themselves.
I wish he could be on here and speak for himself, cause we not pimps. You feel what I'm saying? So
that idiot is not a pimp.
Say it again.
Okay. That idiot is not a pimp. That idiot is not a pimp.
Hold on. I don't want to get
don't do that
too personal. Yeah. I don't want to get too personal because I never said I'm talking about a specific individual. I'm talking about the concept.
Yeah, okay.
I'm talking about the concept.
I just,
Go ahead, Tanarus. And furthermore, this isn't about you. So I appreciate the fact that you will engage in this conversation because this ain't about you.
Yeah, I ain't even think we were gonna be talking about this when
I didn't think we were gonna talk about this either. It wasn't premeditated on my part. It's just that for some reason I'd have to watch it back. But there's some reason, you know, I thought, well, hold on a second. Let's talk about a leader doing things which are unleaderly. Wild Soul.
How's everybody doing?
Good, man. Good. How are you?
I'm good. Yeah, I wanted to speak to that whole pimping thing.
Okay, carry on. You're good now.
Yeah, and you know, I always had a problem with that. The pimping thing is not cool. Like, you know, they try to make it to be cool, but it's like another form of slavery. And if you put your sisters under slavery, that don't make you better than your oppressor. Like, that's real lame to me. Like, your mind is really screwed up if you think that that's cool. That's what I have to say to that, because, you know, you basically dealing with people whose lives in some way have been affected through abuse and this and that, and the pimps take advantage of that. And they put these women out there, instead of them getting counseling that can help them in their life, they run into a pimp that exploits that pain that they have, exploits those you know, psychological issues.
No.
I hate he dropped off. Cause I wanted to ask him, what does he think about women that pimp women?
Pimping is a pimp is the lowest form of life, be it male or female, doesn't matter.
Regardless of the gender, huh? Regardless of the gender.
Male or female, doesn't matter. Pimp is the lowest form of life on the face of the planet Earth. And Mr. Robinson, let me ask you this question. Why are you defending such a dishonorable way to go about your life?
It's not that I'm trying to defend it. I'm just trying to understand that everybody make money how they make money. That's all I'm saying. I'm not trying to defend it. I feel like it's wrong. If I'm making money off of it though, like, hold on, let me just give you an example. My mother, right? My mother doesn't like marijuana. She's never smoked marijuana a day in her life. She hate when I smoke marijuana. When I used to. All right. But if I put my mama on marijuana stocks, right? So now she has stocks in marijuana companies, even though she doesn't use it, even though she doesn't like it, even though she feel like you shouldn't use it, she still gonna make some money off of it.
Okay, so what does this have to do with pimping?
Same thing.
No, it's not. It's not the same. Not in by any stretch of the imagination. First and foremost,
not at all.
There's nothing inherently immoral or illegal about weed.
Hold on. Let me say this though. Every pimp ain't slapping they women. Every pimp ain't putting their hands on their women, beating their women. You know what I'm saying? Treating them bad. Not all of them.
They're still destroying their existence through the process of pimping them, man.
But why are you defending pimps? I don't understand.
I'm not trying. Like, again, what I'm defending is the lifestyle of making money. Everybody have their own way to make money. Everybody have what they good at. That might be his niche. That might be something that pimp is good at. Why you want to take away what he good at? Why he can't make money off of what he good at?
Let me come in there. Okay, so the problem with that argument, and first of all, I'm not critical of you trying to
y'all say defending it, but
well,
I just say
Well,
I didn't say respect.
You're articulating a point. Okay, so I don't have a problem with you articulate, but let me address the last point you just made. Now, let's say you're good at burglary. Let's say that you're good at burgling houses. So would you?
Hold on. That you talk. Get okay. Go ahead.
Would you say to me, if you're good at burgling houses, would you say to me that it is appropriate that you do what you're good at, burgling houses?
No.
Okay, so you just defeated your own argument.
Okay.
You understand that, don't you?
I know it's morally wrong. Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Right. So there are morally acceptable things and morally unacceptable things. Would you agree with that?
I totally agree.
Okay. Well, so sorry, JJ Blues, because I keep on cutting him off. J Blues.
That's a good point you just made, Ralph.
Well, you know, that's why I'm the leader of the combat radio crew.
The thing about it is, though, listen, if that's the only avenue,
right?
If that's the only avenue that I have at that moment, or going for me to get some bread,
yeah.
If I know how to get in the vault and you don't,
yeah.
Should I stay out the vault?
Well, you see, that's a good point that you just made. And my response to that is that if you're harming, if what you do, if what you choose to do harms people, then I find that questionable activity.
A victimless crime.
Questionable
crime when you're dealing with human beings is not. You can't just reduce it to just being about money. People's lives are affected severely by that type of activity. Like it really ruins people's lives. It's a real thing. So when you just attach money to it, I mean, this is repulsive, but this is how I feel about it, right?
Mm-hmm.
My brother, what's your name? Mr. Robinson.
Tanarus.
Tanarus, my brother Tanarus. You wouldn't sell child pornography for some money, would you?
Hell no.
So this is in the same category as far as I'm concerned. This is like people's lives.
Hold on. I hate this. Okay, go ahead.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's the comparison I'm making. If it's about money, if you just reduce it to being about money.
But let's be careful with the comparisons because this is YouTube.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I was just saying. Yeah, all right. I got you.
But we dealing with grown women who can make their own decisions. That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. You don't feel like we dealing with grown. So basically, you feel like if a woman being pimped, she don't have a mind of her own.
It does.
Look, listen. That argument makes no sense. Okay, and here's the reason why.
Right.
Again, we as African Americans are probably the only group of people on the face of the planet Earth who glorify our own destruction. And these types of activities, okay?
All right.
That is part of our self-destruction. And it makes less than no sense to glorify that which is killing you, okay? That which is literally destroying the community, okay? Now, you brought up Elijah Muhammad, right? Well, Elijah Muhammad made a very astute observation when he said that you can tell the condition of a people by looking at the condition of their woman. Now, if we are pimping our woman, what does that say about us? What does that say about us? What does that say about our condition when not only are we pimping our women, but we are glorifying the pimps? Does that make any sense to you? What does that say about the condition of our women? And what does that say about our condition, our mentality? What does that mean? What it means is that we, as a people, are mentally dead. D-E-D, dead. Okay? And I misspelled it purposely to make a point that is the state of our condition. And you want to glorify it. You want to make it seem like, oh, well, it's not all that bad. No, It's terrible, is what it is.
Well, he's offered a count. In fairness to Tanarus, he's offered a counter argument. So I don't know if he's supporting the fella. He's offering a counter argument. Am I correct, Tanarus?
You 100% correct. See, this what I'm saying. Okay, let's say a woman been getting beat by her husband or her boyfriend, and I come in and I take her from him and I start treating her right. But in the meantime, she going out and making money for me. Now she not getting abused anymore. You hear me?
Wait. Hold on a second. Stop. First and foremost, there's something that you need to understand. There are different levels and different types of abuse.
That's what I want you to understand. I understand that. I understand that.
Okay. All right. So you have physical abuse,
mental abuse,
and you have psychological abuse.
Right.
I would argue that psychological abuse is worse than the physical abuse because bruises will heal. Okay. But when you abuse somebody psychologically and emotionally, those are scars that don't heal so quickly. And they tend to be permanent, or they tend to have long-lasting effects, right? So just because you're not physically putting your hands on a woman, that does not mean you are not abusing her in some fashion or another. And I would argue that the psychological and emotional abuse is worse than the physical abuse. And you seem to be okay with it. Your argument seems to be, well, you're not abusing her physically, but the psychological and the emotional abuse is okay. I mean, is that your argument?
No, hold on. Before you respond, I want to make it not personal. So, as far as I'm concerned, Tanarus is offering an alternative view, and that is of value. An alternative view is of value, and that's what leads to debate and discussion. Over to you, Tanarus.
I'm not saying mentally or physically abuse the woman. I'm saying it could be a help, you know what I'm saying? I could be helping this woman. Like, say this woman might have all type of talents that I could help her with. You know what I'm saying? And not only let's put the pimping aside, let's put her bringing money in for me aside. She might also have some talents within her that she needs some help getting out. And boom, here I am now. Let's make money another way. Now me and this woman can make money another way. Now we got two type of things we can do with each other when it comes to making money. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. Shit.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna move away.
Please move away from this.
I'm gonna move away from this because you know the reason I'm not even sure how it got to this, because we were talking about a group. We were talking about the LDBC, and we were supposed to, you know what the title is, but I just thought about the leadership situation, and then it kind of
hey, shout out to my leader too.
Oh, okay. Oh, shout out to your leader. Talk to me about that then. Because now you're definitely defending the activity.
I'm not defending the activity. What I'm telling you is other things that man do that's beneficial to all of us. He give game. Not in just that category.
Yeah, see, that's the problem, right? So games are for kids. Children play games,
okay,
right?
Okay. Well,
wait, hold on a second. Wait, hold on a second. Now you brought up that he gives game, right? Games are for little children.
Okay, knowledge. Hold on. Let me say this too. I'm from Meridian, Mississippi, right? That man from Milwaukee, a place that I ain't never been. So It's totally different up north than it is down here. A lot of things you can do up there that he say, or that I hear that he say you couldn't do down here. A lot of things it ain't going on. You know what I'm saying? People gonna look at it different. He come from the capital of one of the capitals of pimping, where it originated.
So
he grew up and jumped off the porch, and probably that's all he knew.
So the organization, you have an organization led by, hypothetically, I'm speaking hypothetically, you have an organization led by someone whose moral compass is very different from what is normally considered acceptable. Is that a fair assessment?
Like I say, where he from, it might be more than acceptable.
So it's a question of moral compass then, is it not?
Products of your environment.
Product of his environment. And then we have choices whether we go with the flow of our environment or we aim higher. So you aim high or you aim low. Is that fair?
That's why I said earlier. That's why earlier I said if some people within the group, if some people within our establishment have a problem with it, it should be addressed to him.
Yeah. And so ultimately what I'm saying is that wow, to me, I'm gonna go around the table.
Hold on. I want to say this though, before just like, okay, in the UK, from what I understand, in the UK, y'all aren't allowed to have guns, right?
Correct.
So y'all are really damn marksmen with the knife. you feel me?
Well, it was the fists.
Okay,
the new generation, traditionally it was the fist, but you know, we have a new generation who were not as sturdy as the older generation. So they've gone for the easier route. They've took the low route.
I got you. So, but what I'm saying is, in the UK, they jump off the porch and boom, they use knife action. But around here, it guns.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. It's different strokes for it's different where you coming from. We all coming from different walks of life.
Yeah.
I just want to understand. You gotta put yourself in everybody's shoes. That's why I love Deontay Wilder so much, because he know how to. Okay, let me put this gun down, because we ain't rocking with guns over here. We got knives over here. Now let me pick one of these up. That's all I said.
Okay, we're gonna go around the table, and we're gonna go around the table so everybody can have their final word on this particular topic. I just took it left. Okay, J Blues
on the pimping thing.
Yeah,
on anything. Let's talk about something else.
We're gonna talk about after this, but we're just gonna wrap up this topic. So J Blues.
I'm just saying, you gotta see it as a dehumanizing act, man. It's not no fucking. I'm sorry. It's
language.
Real hard. Keep it clean, ref.
Gotta keep it clean over here.
Club, man. I'm sorry, bro.
All right.
You have to see it as like a downright evil act, man. Like it's not no business. It ain't no profit. It ain't no. I'm helping her and her talents like blossom. I'm helping her to do her thing. No, you man. No. Like, I don't want to say the R word, but they're being paid to go through that. Multiple. That ain't no. See, I'm not gonna curse no more. Pass it on to the next person, bro.
Hold on. I got you, Ralphie. I used to be a football player, right?
Who's talking?
This Tanarus talking.
Okay, yeah, sorry, I'm in a different window. Yeah, carry on. Yeah.
I used to be a football player. Now, once you make it to the highest level of football, you go through a thing called a combine.
Yeah.
And in that combine, they strip you down. They strip you down damn near naked.
Yeah.
And examine your whole body.
Oh, okay.
And then they see what you can do.
Yeah.
And then once they see what you can do, they give you to the highest bidder. So what I'm saying is they take your talents and exploit them.
Right.
Yes, I'm getting paid to do this, but they getting paid more than me off of my talent.
Yeah.
No difference.
Are you at a risk of diseases, contracting a disease?
No, man.
So there is a difference. Can they put a weapon to your throat if you don't act the way they want you to?
Hell yeah.
Can they kill you?
Hell
Throw you
yeah.
in a ditch? Can they kill you and throw you in a ditch?
Hell yes. Hell yes. And we'll blackball you too. See, if you don't do what I want you to do, get out. Get out. You don't do what I tell you to do, get out. Don't want to see you no more. You ever heard of Terrell Owens?
No. I'm in the UK.
Okay, I'm sorry. He was a football player who was somewhat problematic. If you don't do it like I want you to do it, you gonna get out. Because guess what? You can be replaced.
You're replaceable.
You're replaceable. I could find another you. Same thing.
It's a different thing though, because you don't run the risk of disease. You can be made unemployed, yes, but you got nobody who can harm you, burn you physically, maim you physically.
Yes, all that can happen, Ralph. That's what I'm telling you. All of that can happen. It may be behind the scenes, but all of that can happen. Everybody can be put in a place. I don't care where you work. I don't care. At my job, at Huntington Ingalls, I can be, if they wanted to, they can sign me. And that's all I'm saying.
I hear what you're saying. The fight doctor. We're wrapping up this topic. So your final words on this topic.
So, Mr. Robinson, you fashion yourself after Malcolm X, yes?
No, I was just giving the example. Saying that he wasn't the leader, and the leader was doing some things that he didn't agree with. And
well, you do realize, of course, that Malcolm X separated from the Nation of Islam because of what Elijah Muhammad was doing. You do realize this, right? Then he publicly came out against what what Elijah Muhammad was doing,
and he got killed about it.
Okay, well, some of us have a moral compass, and we stand up for what is right.
That's right, and I agree with it, and I'm that person too. And I have taken lashes, as you would say. I have dealt with the consequences of being the oddball.
Have you ever read the autobiography of Malcolm X?
I watched a lot of documentaries and watched movies.
Well, if you're going to compare yourself to the man, then I would suggest you go and read his autobiography. It is. I'm
not comparing myself to him. I'm just saying that I understand what is like to not be the leader of something, and the leader is doing something that you don't agree with.
Okay, well, here's what you should do, right? You should be your own leader.
No doubt. And
be your own leader.
I feel you. I feel you.
Listen,
It takes time.
Have you heard the term guilt by association?
Shit, I done been guilty by association.
All right, but you've heard the term, right? Guilt by association. You know what that means, yes? So
yes.
when you associate yourself with something that is utterly brain dead, well, you are now guilty of that same brain dead mentality because you choose to associate yourself with something, an organization that is utterly brain dead. Now, let me ask you this question, sir. Do you consider yourself brain dead?
No, sir.
Then why would you associate yourself with brain dead activity?
Hold on a second.
Brain dead organizations.
Hold on. Let me step in there. We haven't established brain dead. We have established guilt by association. So let's just go with guilt by association. We have not established brain dead.
But I'm just speaking in hypothetical terms. All right. I'm just asking a hypothetical question.
Let's go with guilt by association because we have established that that's a real thing.
Right. So I'm just saying, if you understand the concept of guilt by association, and that you also understand that there is this thing which is participating in brain dead activity. All right. And I'm speaking hypothetically. Why would you want to be associated with something that is participating in brain dead activity? Because you're going to be guilty by means of your association with this particular entity that practices brain dead activities. Is that a good look? I ask a question for you, Mr. Robinson.
To answer your straight up question, no. Yet there are things within our organization that, besides that, what we talking about, that are good. You feel what I'm saying? Everything ain't good. Everything somebody do ain't gonna be perfect. Everybody ain't perfect.
Are you saying positivity could not exist without negativity? Is that what you're saying? Are you saying it's yin and yang? Are you saying it's yin and yang? Are you saying there's good and bad?
There's good and bad.
There's yin and yang.
I think what he's saying is that it's okay to use a broken clock to tell time of day because it's going to be right at least twice. Right. A broken clock is right twice a day. So therefore, your argument, if I'm reading your argument correctly, therefore, we should use a broken clock, right, to tell time because it will be right twice a day. Is that your argument, sir?
What I'm saying is our clock ain't broken. The clock ain't broken. It's just a dial might be missing off of it.
So the clock is indeed broken.
The clock is running. It doesn't keep good time.
Right. So therefore, knowing that we have a clock which does not keep good time, we should use it regardless because, well, it will give us some time, a time, but not the time.
Well, maybe.
That's your argument.
Well, maybe the clock can be remedied rather than thrown away.
Thank you, Ralphie. That's all I'm saying. The clock can be fixed. It can be fixed. It ain't all the way. It ain't all the way
out there yet. The clock ain't all the way out there yet. It's like having a watch, and you know, every day it's a few minutes out. It's a few minutes out, but if you remember to adjust it, you're good. It's only a problem when you forget to adjust it, and then a week later you got the totally wrong time. So we're saying, I think Tanarus is saying, we ain't throwing away the clock because it ain't all the way broken, and it can be fixed.
That's what I'm saying, Ralph.
Okay, so bear in mind, folks, that you know I'm just giving both sides of the argument. You know what I'm saying? I'm not dealing on an emotional level. I'm just giving both sides of the argument. Okay, so who hasn't had their go? Wild Soul.
I'm done on that.
No, we know you did good. You did good, Tanarus, because I know these ain't your views. You're just giving an alternative view. You're saying look at it a different way.
And don't pass judgment on somebody because you don't know what they done been through to get where they at.
Okay, Wild Soul.
Yeah, Tanarus makes a good point about a particular thing by saying that you don't know what people been through to get where they at.
That's a good
A
point.
perfect example is Richard Pryor. He grew up in a hall. Exactly. You know the story.
I know the story.
Right. And that made him who he was.
Mm.
And that's the thing that he had no control over. He was a kid. That's just how he grew up.
Mm.
You know what I mean? His mother was in the life, his grandmother, his father, they was all in the life. And he was a kid of that. And that's what he became, a comedian, whatever. And he talked about those realities. But I still am not a fan of pimping.
No.
No. You know, I don't condone pimping at all.
Are we all fans of money?
Know, but I wouldn't go as far as the pimp.
No.
I got too many women in my family.
Yeah.
I understand
what I'm saying?
I understand.
Yeah. I got nieces, I got sisters.
I got a sister.
I got
everybody got
sisters.
a mother. Everybody got a mother or had a mother.
But we all fans of money, though.
I got aunts and all of that, but I ain't, that's going too far for the kid.
I got you. I agree with that too. But one thing I can say, we all fans of money. And
if I was that desperate, I would resort to a more respectable crime than to do something like that. That's how I'm always going to look at it. That's somebody's sister. That's somebody's little sister. That's somebody's mother. Nah, I can't get with that. Mentally, it'll mess with me to the point where I couldn't indulge whatsoever. Serious. There's other ways to get money. There's always other ways.
Yeah.
That's one way. You don't have to choose that.
But some people will choose that though.
Yeah, you know that. But it don't make it right because my thing is you're dealing with human beings and that destroys people's lives. That's just the basic bottom line to it all. That's the way I look at it. It's destroying somebody's life. Somebody's reduced to that. Just think about it this way. A woman can't sleep with a man that they choose to sleep with. They sleep with a man who has the money to sleep with them. They don't have no real choice in the matter. It's like whoever got the money. This guy could not have taken a bath in a week, whatever. They got to deal with that. Like stuff like that. You just got to think about that. That's a human being. That's how I look at it.
Yes. And as I think everybody's made a point. I appreciate Tanarus for.
He's dealing with a real. He's real. I like Tanarus.
I like Tanarus. I appreciate Tanarus for offering an alternative view, and I'm sure it's not necessarily his view, but he's looking at a hypothetical man who is a leader of an organization and taking a look at what could possibly be his motivation, explaining that environmental factors may be at play, and everybody here has expressed their abhorrence at the practice. But yeah, people do things for reasons. Sometimes the reasons are good. Sometimes the reasons are bad. Personally, I'm not down with that shiznix. I don't think anybody here is down with that shiznix, but we have taken a look inside the dynamics of that situation. And I appreciate Tanarus for having the fortitude for just not standing up for that lifestyle, but just saying, well, look at it this way, look at it that way. Bear in mind that there are motivational factors behind all activities. And I once again express my abhorrence, but we have to be able to talk about difficult topics in an intelligent manner. And I think we've achieved that. We've done that. That said, that wasn't part of the program. I just came to me.
So now that's over. And we're gonna fulfill the promise of the title. And you know the music's coming back, so you know that what that means. It means that we're back on topic. We're back on topic. Okay, so we're gonna just get into it because we've been here for a long time. And we're gonna get into the question now. Are the LDBC losing their shiznicks because Tyson Fury is white? Tanarus Robinson. Lead out. Okay, you were muted. I've just unmuted you because your phone's making a crackling sound because you're not wearing headphones, but you're okay now. You're okay now.
You sure it's me?
Sorry, I'm 100% sure it's you because when I mute you, there's no more crackling. But when you're unmuted, then the crackling comes in and goes out because you're not wearing headphones. That's what happens when you don't wear headphones, but it's okay. You're okay. Don't worry about them now. We're good. Let's go, Tanarus. You know what the question is? Are the LDBC losing their shizzle because Tyson Fury is white?
And the simple answer is no. We don't care if he's white, black, Chinese, Mexican. No.
Why are they going nuts? Why? I don't think it's because he's white either, because I think you guys would have a harder problem if it were Joshua, if Joshua beat him. And I think I know why, because Joshua showed Wilder how it should be done. Okay, carry on. You're looking quizzical. Carry on. That's what I'm saying. Joshua, I think the LDBC have greater hatred for Joshua than
we don't like Joshua. We don't.
You hate him. You hate him. Talk on it.
I don't like Anthony.
Let me say my point anyway. Everybody will go around the table and each person will give their point of view and then you can respond. I'll tell you, I think that the LDBC hate Joshua because Joshua embarrassed the LDBC. And I will elaborate. Joshua showed Wilder up. They embarrassed him. He embarrassed Wilder because Wilder had been a champ for X amount of years and nobody knew him outside of his hometown and outside of the LDBC. Joshua came along after Wilder and he became pretty much a damn worldwide star. His name's on posters from Albuquerque to New Delhi. And you know, advertising, endorsements, etc. He showed Joshua PBC, the LDBC, how to do business, and he made Deontay Wilder look like a little schoolboy. Made him look like a schoolboy in comparison. That's me condensing my argument, because we're gonna have to condense. Each person gonna have to condense their argument, and it's now open for your response to that. And then we're gonna move on to the next person. Tanarus Robinson.
I'm to the point where I don't care about money, purse splits, none of I'm a boxing fan. I want to see the fight.
Hold on a second. Your man turned down in excess of $100 million. Clearly, he doesn't feel the same way you do.
Okay, to Deontay Wilder, fight the damn dude.
Why won't he do it? Why did he not? Why did he turn down a king's ransom?
Politics. He got people that he got an answer to. That go back to what we were just talking about. He got people he got an answer to. He can't.
He's got pimps himself. He's been pimped.
He being pimped.
Damn.
He being pimped. Joshua being pimped too. Joshua being pimped too.
Well, no, he's Joshua. Joshua runs his ship. Joshua's the boss.
No, he don't.
Joshua tells.
Hold on. Let me tell you why he don't run his ship. Because Joshua said, "Why do I have to go to the United States and fight? Why should I have to go to the United States and fight? I don't want to go to the United States and fight. I want to stay right here and fight."
You wanted to do it. Worldwide champion Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali.
So he wanted.
Alex Lewis did it.
So he wanted to go to Saudi Arabia and fight.
Of course, he wanted to go to Saudi Arabia. That's some long money. That's the hell of
about the. Okay, see, that's where your that go back to what we were talking about, where your morals and shit. Where I mean,
there's nothing immoral about going to Saudi Arabia.
It was about the money, man.
It was about the money, but there was nothing immoral about
he
getting.
He didn't want to go.
Of course, he wanted to go. You don't have any reason to think he didn't want to go.
Okay, right now Joshua want to fight Fury, right?
Yeah.
He's not gonna fight Fury.
He's gonna fight Fury. Yeah, why not? The only way he doesn't fight Fury is if Fury declines.
That's what I'm saying. All I'm saying is they don't want to fight each other. It ain't just about them two. It's everybody. Like they might want to fight each other, but the networks that they working for don't want them to fight. That's where I'm at with it now. Forget what somebody he said, she said. Oh, I want to fight him, and he want to fight. He don't want to fight. Man, listen. What's going on is the networks don't want these people to fight each other. Why? We don't know.
Well, Deontay Wilder had the opportunity to say, "Hey, F you, network. There's a lot of money on the table, and I want that more night."
I feel like he called Eddie Hearn and Barry Hearn bluff. And
bluff? How is it a bluff? How is $100 million a bluff?
Let's go to. I mean, we ain't gonna go back.
Let's skip that. Let's skip that bit.
Let's skip all that.
Let's get the actual evidence that straight up like
one at a time, Jay. One at a time. You're next, Jay. You're next. One at a time.
Like, you understand that he? Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Go ahead, bro.
Okay, go ahead, Jay.
Do you not understand? Like he admitted to turning down the Joshua fight before the first Fury fight. He said, "I gave that up for you, Fury." Like he had some point to be making.
Because it's like this right here. You ever seen the movie Troy?
Yeah.
Okay. You remember in Troy when Brad Pitt pulled up on Hector and was standing outside the damn thing and was screaming, "Hector! Hector!"
Yeah.
Hector is Joshua.
I haven't seen the film.
The only difference is Joshua never came outside.
Joshua came outside when he offered $100 million to fight.
But Wilder was already halfway around the block. How long
I gotta ask you to fight me though? It's just like this. Ralph.
He admitted to turning it down. What are you talking about?
Listen, where I'm from, bro. If I'm asking you, if I'm at your front door, and I'm saying, bro, come outside, bro, come outside, and you don't want to come outside, after a while, I'm gonna say, you know what? I don't even want to fight you no more.
The $100 million was Joshua saying to Wilder, come outside, and Wilder wouldn't come outside.
Cause now I don't even want to fight you no more. Cause I was trying to fight you way back when.
You wasn't trying to fight. You was turning down offers. I was turning down offers consistently trying to fight.
Okay, Ralph. This is what I'm saying. We all need to be on the same page right here.
Exactly. Have you not seen where Wilder tweeted, "I turned down the Joshua fight. I turned down more money for you for the first fight, Fury. Give me the third fight that you promised. Honor yourself and be a man." Remember where he was challenging Fury and calling him a coward in that tweet? You've seen that, right? You've seen that, right?
Let me go back though.
You have seen that.
Let's go.
You gotta be on the same page, bro. You have to understand.
Hold on. See what I think people forget. Before there was ever Anthony Joshua, the night that Deontay Wilder put Arthur Spuker on the stretcher, Tyson Fury got in the ring. Before there was ever Anthony Joshua, before we ever knew over here in the United States, before we ever knew who Anthony Joshua was, the fight was Tyson Fury and Wilder. Tyson Fury, the one who went and started using dope and all of that. And then it turned, all our energy turned. Because then he had to vacate his belts. You get what I'm saying? Before it was ever Anthony Joshua, it was Wilder and Fury.
Yeah, carry on. Carry on along that train. Carry on.
That's all I'm saying. Like, hold on, bro.
No, but but the story doesn't end there, my friend. Because it then Joshua, it don't end there because then he emerged. A new king was born,
and his name was Anthony Joshua. Carry on with the story.
And the way that he became king wasn't honorable.
What did he do that was not honorable?
The way that he became king, he didn't fight the two kings. The two kings were Fury and Wilder.
Okay, so one king was cracked out. So that's that. He ain't a king no more. So there's one king left.
Okay, so he's not a king. Okay, so he's not a king no more. So now Charles Martin got a belt. Who else has some? Whatever the case may be.
Joseph Parker.
Yeah, man. Come on, man. You got all your. Come on, man. You see what I'm saying, though? You still ain't fought. You still ain't fought the king.
The king. King fell. One king fell, and a new king emerged. Okay, so hold on. It's not as two kings. Now the UK king is making offers to the USA king. The USA king is continually and perpetually declining those offers. The UK king goes and fights every other upcoming king available. Charles Martin, Joseph Parker, the previous king, Vladimir Klitschko. He cleans up the whole division. He fights more top 10 contenders than Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury, the ex-king, combined. What more do you want of a king?
Ralphie, I just feel like we all should feel like what's the delay now between both parties?
The delay now is that your king, your USA king, is fallen. His crown has been taken by the previous king, Tyson Fury. Now we have
who he let back in the door.
Who he cherry picked, and that cherry exploded.
Don't say that though.
The cherry exploded in his face.
Okay, we gonna say he cherry picked.
Fury blessed him. Fury brought light to his face.
I mean, okay, all right.
The cherry exploded in his face.
All right, I mean, hey.
And now there's two kings. There are now two kings.
Okay.
And both of those kings reside in the UK.
Okay, so are they gonna fight each other?
Well, that's
all we care. That's all I care about. Like,
that's the plan.
Hold on.
That's the plan.
That's all I care about. Like, okay, if y'all the two kings, then fight now. Fight now. Yeah,
that's the plan. That's the plan.
Fight right now.
That's the plan.
And then once the winner of that, my king can come back in.
Your king ain't no king no more. He ain't no king no more. He's a fallen king. He has to build himself. He has to build up his kingdom to rise to kinghood once again.
All right, so I get what you. I feel you. I feel you. All I'm saying is, Ralphie, it's bigger than what. Hold on, like it's a saying over here. This shit bigger than Nino Brown. And what that mean is you just looking at Nino Brown. It's bigger than me.
Nino was Jamaican, you know that, don't you? His parents immigrated from Jamaica, hypothetically. That's a kind of Jamaican flavored name, Nino Brown. But anyway,
you digress.
Carry on.
But what I'm saying is, it's like this. It may be things that stop that fight from happening that they both couldn't control.
I don't accept that. I don't accept that. There was suitcases. There were suitcases of money on the table in front of you.
Okay.
In front of you.
Okay, hold on.
Let me finish.
All right.
And you walked away. You walked away. 1 minute you were saying, well, I got two homes and I got a big family. So the implication was you were going to take it. You sat down with your people and it looks like they told you otherwise. So maybe for real, maybe Deontay Wilder for real is being pimped for real. Wild soul.
Well, Anthony Joshua got on ESPN and said maybe it was his fault. that the fight didn't happen.
No. He never said that.
Yes,
he
did. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. He got on ESPN and said maybe it was his fault.
He never said that.
Maybe it was both of their fault. They trying to posture. Both of them trying to posture. I want this out the fight. I want this out the fight.
Take the money. Take the money. At the end of the day, take the money. You got long money you've never seen before, money you may never, ever see again.
At this point, Ralphie, I agree with you. Take the money.
Take the money.
Man, I'm not on nobody's side. I feel like both of them BSing.
Listen, the money was in front of you.
Okay.
There were several suitcases, not briefcases, suitcases. Mike Tyson came out the other day and he said a million is heavier than you think.
But then
it's bigger than you think and it's heavier than you think.
But then guess what, Ralphie? I might want the fights. I'm Deontay Wilder.
Yeah.
I want the fight. Okay. This the briefcase he gonna give me? All right, I'm gonna go over there and get that briefcase. But then Al tell me, no, we ain't gonna take that briefcase. No, we ain't gonna go over there and fight on their network. They gotta come over here and fight on our network. Like, bro, that ain't. Then it become beyond Deontay Wilder now. You feel what I'm saying?
It becomes a matter of fortitude. It becomes a matter of a man being able to be a man and say, listen, I'm a grown man now. I'm not a juvenile.
Now, if he under contract or whatever.
No, he's his own boss. He's his own boss. He's under contract to nobody. His own words. He's a self-contractor. He owns himself. There comes a time when a man has to graduate from his juvenile ways and become a man.
Well, that's what he got to do. Like I tell you, Ralphie, I'm 45 minutes away from where he's from right this minute.
Don't do anything silly.
I'm just saying, I'm 45 minutes away from where he's from. He needs to fight the dude. They need to fight. Everybody in boxing that's a champion or a top tier, they need to fight each other. Right now, we looking at Earl Spence Jr. and Terrence Crawford won't fight each other. They talking about purse splits and all of that, networks and all of this. The same thing. You got Teofimo Lopez who won't fight Devin Haney when we all know that he need to be fighting Devin Haney.
Let's not digress. Let's not go anywhere.
We're not digressing. It's all the same.
No. The difference is the money was there. The different money was put in front of you and you walked away. Money that you may never see again. It's highly unlikely that Deontay Wilder will ever see that kind of money again. And you walked away. Away.
Well, Deontay
gambles on himself and lost.
Well, he needs to fight the man. Well, he needs to.
If he gets the chance to again, he had the chance and he walked away.
And see, that's my thing. See, like, hold on, I'm gonna tell you something. Who that? Go ahead.
Wild Soul. Oh, he dropped out again. You got some weak internet over there, Wild Soul. Weak.
And see, that's another thing, Ralphie. The 2-fight deal, it just crawls up the back of my skin.
Why?
I hate the 2-fight deal.
Why?
Because it shouldn't have to be 2 fights.
Well, Deontay Wilder's going for 3 fights.
That's stupid. That's stupid. I'll tell Deontay right now to his face. Bro, that's stupid, bro. Fight the man. You need to be trying to get 1 fight. Both of y'all. 1 fight. That's where boxing messed up right now. Look here. Let's say you the champ, right? Let's say you the champion, Ralphie.
Yeah.
And I'm a contender. I'm your mandatory. But you about to fight J Blues Radio 2 times.
2 times.
That's gonna take. Come on, man. Look how long I gotta sit on the shelf for y'all to fight 2 damn times.
That's your boy Deontay Wilder's doing.
That's everybody doing.
That's Deontay Wilder's doing. Now he's going to
You got to risk your reflexes going away in the meantime, taking tune-up fights that might not work out.
You feel what I'm saying?
You ain't getting any younger.
I ain't getting no younger, man. Boxing is destroying itself with these 2-fight deals. And
listen, hold on. Sorry. I'm sorry, Tanarus, but I have to kill your argument right here, right now. Deontay Wilder's the stumbling point for Deontay Wilder.
Hey, Raptor, I gotta go.
Okay, I appreciate you coming on. But let's talk about it. Deontay Wilder was the one who insisted. Deontay Wilder was the one who insisted that he ain't having no 1-fight deal. He wants 2 fights. Somebody want to counter that?
I'm sorry, one more time, man. I was thinking.
Deontay Wilder was the one who insisted. Tanarus Robinson said, forget about the 2-fight deals. 1 fight. But Joshua did offer him 1 fight. And that to Deontay Wilder was an insult. Talk on that. So it defeats Tanarus' argument. Tanarus says he don't want no 2 fights, take 1 fight. Well, that's what Joshua was up. That's what Joshua initially offered Wilder, a 1-fight deal.
Yeah. His whole argument was, I mean, dude, Wilder
let's not insult though.
No, it's all love. But I'm saying,
okay.
The whole point is Wilder admitted himself to ducking. So why are we even talking about it? Like, there's no point to the discussion because he literally avoided the fight, right?
Yeah,
like he
avoided it. Yeah,
he said he tried to use it at some point against Fury to call him a coward, and it's just so like, huh? What you like, dude? Somebody's got to have his phone. Like, there's no way he tweeted that, bro.
Yeah. Okay. Let me address something in the chat here. Andre Trepreneur. I think you're a troll. I've never seen you in here before. You've never made a comment in here before. And you say your show is a lot better when you do it alone. Listen, that's a troll comment. Yes, my show is good when I do it alone, but personally, I like to interact with people. And I totally disregard your statement. It's a troll statement designed to antagonize people. So you, my friend, hold on. Let me get to where I need to get to. You are dismissed for being an agent provocateur. Get the hell on up out of here. Gentlemen, as you were saying, Jay.
Oh, it was a damn good show today, man.
It's an awesome show. It's an awesome show. So that's an agent provocateur who caught a snake, a serpent, who either came or was sent to cause what's a good word? Cause what? Cause confusion and disruption. That's what serpents do. So comes in like he's complimenting somebody, but is actually a serpent. Yeah, get the hell on up out of here. And your point was, Jay Blues, your point was, you just made a point.
No point. Wilder's a duck. I think dude that came on Tanarus is a genuine dude. Like, he seemed to have a good heart. He didn't seem to be, just downright hateful. That's every LDBC person I've ever come in contact with.
And Tanarus is not that.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Right.
Like, he's just speaking his side on things, and I don't know, man.
Yeah. It's cool.
It's cool. Different than the run of the mill.
Yeah. Well, he said that from the beginning. You don't ride with everything that they ride for.
Yeah.
Yeah. True. Wild Soul. Wild Soul. You got some weak internet over there, bro. What, you on T-Mobile Sprint like Rick Glazer?
Whoa, T-Mobile. How you know?
because Rick Glazer's on T-Mobile. He says that T-Mobile have joined up with Sprint.
Man, this is lousy now. We never had this problem before.
That's what Rick's saying. But you're better than Rick.
They just got lousy with it, man.
Rick can't even get on. You're getting on, but you drop off, get on. So it seems like it's true. T-Mobile Sprint.
Terrible, you know.
It's crap.
And in the midst of a conversation, and then bam, it just falls out.
So that's crazy.
I don't know, who's responding to what I'm saying. It's terrible.
Can't you get out of your contract? Because Rick needs to get out of his contract. He can't do the shows because T-Mobile Sprint, it just won't allow him. Hold on. While we're here, you take your SIM out, because I think if I take my SIM out, I can still use my phone. I think, surely. Oh, you know what the problem is?
Mine's if I take the SIM out.
What did you say?
I can't possibly use my phone if I take the SIM out.
You cannot use your phone if you take the SIM out. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Okay. I think the problem is like me. If I take my SIM out of my phone, I can still use my phone because my phone is not the same, is not on the same network as my router. So I can just adjust my phone to go through my router. You see what I'm saying? But I think the problem is with some people is that their phone, firstly, they only have a phone. They don't have a home computer setup. So they don't have that option. I think that's the problem with Rick. He doesn't have the option. Yeah, that's the problem. He doesn't have the option. I can take my SIM out and just adjust my phone to go through my router, which is with a different company. So I'm covered. My ass is covered. You see what I'm saying?
I can't do nothing without the SIM with this phone.
Okay, so that's a poor setup, my friend. But you don't do this shiznix for a living, so you're okay. So yeah, we're gonna wrap it up. Let me get through. You guys are gonna get your chance to do your last summing up. This was a hell of a emotional roller coaster of a show.
Good show. I enjoyed it.
A hell of a show. Twists and turns. It was extent. Anyway, people can, when they watch, let me just flick on these things and people can see it. I can't go reading everything. I'm just gonna go through so people, when they watch the replay of this shiznix, they can. He must still be. They can see it for themselves. I'm not gonna read them all out. Wilder said, I bet on myself. I did see that. Yeah, that's a good one. Deontay deserves to be frozen out. That's another good one. Plenty of gems. There's plenty. Listen, people who you watch this, there's plenty of gems in the chat, plenty of gems spoken. Robinson has dropped, I think is it's all. Yeah, so there's plenty of gems being dropped on the from by the panel, and there's plenty of gems in the chat also. AJ's unified champ. I think I really killed it there at the end. Killed it. We don't want no rematches. But Wilder is the one that asked for rematches, etc. Damn, Pablo Diablo, how come you're still here? You're normally out of here by now. You're off work. You got the day off, obviously, naturally. Yeah, that's good, man. That's good that you could stay for the duration of the show. Rafael is on point. Thank you very much. Walked away from the chance to be undisputed. Lots of gems being dropped. So Wild Soul, make your final points, your final arguments. We never really answered the question. Okay, I will make a point. I think the LDBC would have a bigger problem with Joshua. Well, Tanarus just said so. His real big problem is Joshua. There was two kings. There was Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder. He didn't have a problem with them kings. One king fell, and that was Tyson Fury. He didn't fall to drug. Well, he didn't fall to recreational drug use. It was PEDs that he actually fell to. Although that was hushed up. That was hushed up for a long time. So one king fell, and then a new king emerged. 31 watching, 54 likes. Is it? Yeah, but there's a lot of people have come and gone. So all in all, there's probably been hundreds of people who watch. So really and truly, the 54 likes should probably be like 154. But we're working on it. Wilder frozen out. Yes, carry on, Wild Soul.
Yeah, I wanted to speak on that whole situation about the LDBC.
We're not going to talk about what we talked about before, though.
What's that? Those guys are cold. That's all I have to say about those guys.
Those guys what?
The LDBC is like a cult, man.
Okay, yeah, okay, that's cool. Yeah.
Cultish behavior. And I think that you have the opportunity to deprogram the brother that came on here before was Tanarus.
Yeah.
You can help to deprogram him. You know, when you got me, I was already done with those guys.
Yeah, I didn't need to deprogram you.
Because they just talk to me terrible, and I just can't take that.
Yeah.
Because this is my whole theory about all of that. If I was in the same room with you, would you talk to me that way, man? A lot of people wouldn't.
No, they wouldn't.
They're so loose with their mouth, and it's
They're
just
very
like,
loose.
yo,
They're very loose with their mouth.
I'm not really used to that because I'm a middle-aged guy.
Yeah.
I grew up kind of different.
Yeah.
Like you don't sell wolf tickets to people like from thousands of miles away or whatever, hundreds of miles away, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Like you do that to your face, and if you don't like it, we could deal with it right there.
Yeah.
I'm not used to that type of behavior. They just talk to you terrible. That just hasn't happened to me a lot in my life. When people just talk to me crazy like that, and I'm just like, really? Wow! Just because I disagree with you on this particular thing, now I'm this and I'm that. Really? Wow!
Well, that's a low.
I had to get off that train.
That's a low life form. I'm sorry, but if you can't have an intellectual discussion, then as far as I'm concerned, without blowing up,
Sometimes we disagree, Rafi. We still gentlemen with each other.
If you can't have an intelligent conversation with somebody without blowing up just because they have a different point of view to you, then to me that represents a lower life form. I want to say that. I want to make that very, very clear. What I just said. If you cannot have hold on, I'm going to mute you. I'm going to mute you because I can hear myself feedback. If you cannot have an intelligent conversation with somebody without blowing up just because their view is different to yours, then you represent a lower life form. Wild soul.
I totally agree with what you're saying. I mean, it's honestly, it's like you get people that just because you don't agree with them, you're the devil.
Foolish. That's intellectually impoverished individuals.
You think you can't get a better understanding? It's just like you have a one-track mind, and it's all about what you think and how you feel, and anybody outside of that is the enemy to you. That's how they treat people, like you the enemy.
Idiots.
And it's like, wow, man, we just talking boxing here. Now you calling me outside my name, buddy.
Idiot.
Come on, buddy.
That's the action.
So I jumped off that train, man. Quick. First, I like what they were saying because I was a Wilder fan before he turned out to be disappointing,
extremely disappointing.
His actions over the last year. We don't need to get into details, but we know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
And you know me, I was a big fan.
Big fan.
Right? And
He's
for the guy to do that,
repping him to the fullest.
But this guy, Tanarus, was talking about morals and values, and certain morals and values that I have. And this guy crossed the line with that. To the point where now I see a part of your character I do not care for. So I have to keep it moving with you. Like, certain things you cross the line with that. Your integrity, he threw it out the window to me. So I had to keep it moving. That's it. But that wasn't even the beef with the LDBC. It was just a disagreement. And to be honest with you, I don't even remember what it was that we disagreed about. I just remember this cat's reaction, and I just was like, wow, you guys, it's kind of sick. Then I started to observe some of the other things, and I was like, yeah, these guys are a little out there. At first, because I was a fan, I was blind to the Wilder stuff, but I got hip to that even before I got off the Wilder train. Got hip to those guys. That's when I came over there to Raphael Dawkins. Yeah.
That's when you came into the light. That's when you walked into the light. You walked into
that guy Tanarus the same way, man. He looked like he begging for help, brother. You gotta save him, man. You know what I'm saying?
Follow
Save
the light,
the kid, Rafi. He looking for help, man.
Follow the light,
He's like,
Tanarus.
Yeah, he's saying, "Hey, man, I gotta get with this OG over here. He making more sense right now." You know what I'm saying?
Follow
Need your help, Ralphie.
Follow the light, Tanarus. Walk towards the light. Set asunder your previous your childhood ways, and walk towards the light. Walk towards the light. The Raphael Dawkins Combat Radio family, where we talk sense and we allow people to express themselves, and we talk logically, rationally, and what more could you ask for than
yes,
logic and rationale? Logic and rationale. J Blues, not JJ Blues, J Blues.
Yeah, great show, Rapper. Thanks for having me, bro. Everybody in the chat, take care. Yeah, you had quite a banger today, man.
It's a banger.
Just started hanging out, looking at Tim Sylvia getting knocked out, silly, talking about Janowski eating candy, and it ended up with a dialogue on the value of human life. I mean, we went the whole spectrum, man. It's beautiful.
You forgot a couple of things, my friend. First of all, you forgot Giant Haystacks.
I didn't forget nothing. You cut me off. I'm waiting on that members only. I want to hear the rest of the story, man. You gotta finish it, bro. You can't leave me hanging like that.
Yeah, you got to sign up for the members only, bro. Not fans only, though. Members only. Let's not get it twisted. You know what fans only is, yeah? Okay, so it's fans only, not members only. So you know what, guys, we had a proper banger. We had an absolute banger. It's the 1st of January. It's the first day of the new year, and anybody who was over here, you know, you spent it in the right place. This was one members only, James, not fans only, members only. Members only, not fans only. Let's get it straight. Let's get it straight. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, proper banger of a show, like you say. Wild Soul. You know, we're trying to lead these people. I'm saying it's an intervention. It's an intervention thing I'm running over here. Part of the channel is an intervention. We're kind of taking people and we're leading
souls, brother. Save some souls.
We're trying to save some souls. We're trying to save some wild souls out there. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to save some more wild souls.
That's right.
We're taking them out of the darkness and leading them into the light. You know what I'm saying? It's a banger. It's a banger. It was a banger. It was a beautiful thing. I got to thank everybody who came, starting with the Iron Kong, big supporter of the channel. Likewise, me. He's got a channel over there. Don't be afraid to go over and check out the Wild Soul. The Iron Kong. And then who did we have on? I think J Blues. J Blues was the next guy. The next contestant was J Blues. And then who do we have on? The Fight Doctor. The Fight Doctor came through and he paid his money. He paid his money. And so we have to appreciate that. And I don't want to forget anybody. After the Fight Doctor came, after the fight doctor, I think the Wild Soul, I think it was you after the Fight Doctor. And I think that, did I miss anybody? I hope I didn't miss anybody. Have I missed anybody? I think Tanarus, what the hell? Tanarus Robinson came through, and Tanarus Robinson, I think he's a good guy. I think Tanarus is a good guy. So the door is always open, Tanarus. I know you're on the wild side right now, but hopefully, the penny is beginning to drop, Tanarus. The penny is beginning to drop. It's the 1st of January, and I have to thank everybody who came into the chat. Everybody who smashed the like button, everybody who were not subscribed but hit the subscribe button, everybody who knows where the share button is and is not afraid to share my shizzle. Share my shizzle and fertilize the earth. That's the motto. Share my shizzle and fertilize the earth. And of course, everybody who was kind enough, including the Wild Soul, including the James Jameson, including who else? There was Wild Soul contributed, James Jameson, Pablo Diablo contributed, Phil Roberts contributed, Phil Roberts right there, and many more. And so, yes, everything and everybody is appreciated. You have been in tune to the Raphael Dawkins Combat Radio. And remember, it's the like, it's the subscribe, it's the comments, it's the shares, it's the hitting the bell icon, it's looking out for the live shows Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Somebody said, is Rick coming back on Wednesday? He's coming back, but he's got that whack. He's on that whack T-Mobile Sprint thing. And so he's having problems, but he will be back in due course. And so, guys, thank you for coming. Everybody on the panel, everybody in the chat. It's the Raphael Dawkins, it's the Combat Radio, and we are out. Oh yeah, I'll probably be covering the what do you call him? The fight tomorrow with Garcia versus Campbell.
Campbell, yes.
See ya, Campbell. Peace out.